Well, guys, what a great season. Time has flown since week 1. Seems like just yesterday we were watching the Patriots lose. That was one of the worst football games we've ever seen, and we watched the Browns. Well, Minnesota, give me one good reason why you let Sam Darnold go. I bet they could give you 9. Look, okay, Sam was not that great. You're right, he did only get the Seahawks to 14-3. I have a question.
Oh my
Why
God,
did
what do
John
you
Bon
want?
Jovi introduce the Patriots? He's from New Jersey. Well, that's the second time this week someone left New Jersey and made it to a Super Bowl. Couple things to go over before we get into the game. Everyone was impressed. Mike Tirico went from calling the game to the Winter Olympics so quickly, but he already had been watching Patriots go downhill. Okay, let's get into the game. As you all know, the losing team's jerseys go to Africa. However, Fanatics is so bad, Africa sent it back to us. Besides, they have too many 49ers jerseys anyway. At this point, Kyle Shanahan's provided more for third world countries than the Red Cross. All right, that is enough. You can now order your Super Bowl t-shirts on Amazon. Will Campbell will even deliver them for you. New England, what is wrong with him? Look, okay, he has some good qualities to work with. He has less to work with than his sleeves. Well, how did you waste a top 5 pick on a guy who can't block? He'll be fine. So his arms are a little short. He's built like he skipped arm day permanently. He looks like God started making his arms and hit save draft. The Patriots are frauds. Should have been us in there. Yeah, the Bills have to be kicking themselves, but they probably missed wide right. Guys, what was up with these Super Bowl commercials this year? They were terrible. Yeah, they were all AI. Yeah, everyone was upset with the AI commercials, like that Jalen Hurts throwing to the Olympic torch one. That one was real. We know it was AI because he threw it up the middle and actually hit the torch. Also, Haley Steinfeld was in a State Farm commercial. Even she made it to a Super Bowl before Josh Allen. Okay, on to the halftime show. Bad Bunny had a bunch of dancers throwing ass on the field, but so was Drake May. That was a great performance, even though I didn't understand a single word he said. Well, apparently neither does Will Campbell when his coach tells him to block. Bad Bunny spent more time on the 49ers field than Brandon Ayuk. What are you guys using to learn Spanish so quickly? Duolingo. How do you say interception in Spanish? That's Duolingo. Also, the trees in the halftime show were people. They got paid to just stand on the field and do nothing, but so does Stephon Diggs. Guys, it looks like he unfollowed Cardi B on Instagram. Well, I'm not sure why his baby mamas are expecting a ring. He can't even get one for himself. Guys, Drake May is going to need a new nickname. How about Drake May be worse than Geno Smith? And lastly, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. The Jets finally drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I guess now Drake was the one seeing ghosts. Yes, this year we didn't even need Kendrick. Drake still got embarrassed at the Super Bowl. Well,
Lord have mercy.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, sports world? Y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, which means World Class Wednesdays is on your ones and twos. Andre the Torch Robinson here. You know already who that guy at the bottom is. Of course, he's Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Mr. Coffee Talk himself, Mr. Sports Aficionado, Mr. Alphabets. Marcus Betts is in the building. What's good, Marcus?
What's good, man? You getting sick over there? You sounding a little congested. You all right?
Nah, nope. I actually was sick last week. I'm not sick this week. I'm in more of a chill. I've been chilling lately. I'm in a chill vibe. I'm in a chill mood. Speaking of being real chill and real cool, man. If I had to measure the Super Bowl by temperature, I would say that Super Bowl was quite frigid, to say the least. What an awful Super Bowl, by the way. God awful. God awful Super Bowl. I think the best part about the Super Bowl was the halftime show. Oh, don't get me started on that. A lot of people jump on that, huh? Hey, I don't give a. I almost said the word. I'm trying not to swear to start the show. This is World Class Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see y'all. Make sure y'all bring the +1, the drinks, and a snack. All right. Listen. I know this show is played around the world. There's plenty of places where plenty of people watch this show. Shout out to all of y'all who be tuning in. Appreciate y'all. By the way, I want to say thank you very much for everyone supporting the Rise Up family bits that go on these shows, or shall I say the Rise Up family, what do they call them now?
Clips
and reels. I want to say thank you very much. We get a lot of participation and appreciation for those clips and reels on YouTube. So I want to thank y'all very much for supporting. Officially, the football season is over, but we have one more week to actually talk about actual football action, in which I want to start off the show by contributing something to someone, and I think it's rightfully deserved to do so because this guy has rightfully made what we want to call an illustrious, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers. Well, I'll say the last 2 years. Putting suckers in fear. I got to give my guys.
I don't know what that dream is that you have.
The New York Jets select Sam Darnold, quarterback, USC.
I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream.
Seen ghosts.
But here's what I know, that dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible, that in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, what you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine, that you have greatness within you.
I think the only thing that matters is, if you believe in yourself, that's really it. I always believed in myself. I knew that I could do this at a high level, and that was really it. That's what kept me going.
And even though you face disappointments, even though you will experience some setbacks, it goes with the territory that if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. If all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or cloud, sickness, or pain, or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. It's not over until I win.
If you ain't get inspired by that, I don't know what to tell you. I got inspired just now. Again, watching that clip the first time, I got inspired. Sam Darnold is definitely the definition of down but not knocked out. You get hit 10 times, you get up 11.
Perseverance, man. Perseverance.
Sam Darnold definitely handled business in these playoffs. Got to give him his props. I know we used to make those comments about him seeing ghosts. In fact, I was one of them who made comments about him seeing ghosts just 2 weeks ago. I can be proven wrong. That's what that means. I can be proven wrong, and you know what? I'm glad I was proven wrong because I like to see positivity anyway, and it's a good thing to see Sam Darnold, win a Super Bowl, do something that Josh Allen hasn't done yet. Oh, let me stop. I won't start with the joke because I know as soon as I say something enlightening as such, here comes the comment section about to blow up. Andre, don't be messing with Josh Allen and all that. But nevertheless, we got to give Sam Darnold credit. And that's why our debate topics will start off with Sam Darnold. But first, we got a couple of notables to get to. Marcus the Alphabets, we already talked about what we were going to do. But Sam Darnold will be the first topic of the conversation in our debate topics. You know how we give it up. Andy Johnson, he said, don't start. He said, don't start. No, Andy, what I'm really saying is, don't stop, believe it. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. No pun intended. Okay? It's all about the journey. Don't stop believing. All right? Don't stop. Now, with that being said,
This goes to really show you, and I say this all the time, man, and people get mad when I say this, Dre. Where you go matters. Who drafts you matters. Coaching matters. This man was pretty much left for dead. And look, we can always do the hypotheticals, and we can always do the coulda, woulda, shoulda, and all of that good stuff. I think the thing that this really shows is how dysfunctional the Jets are, how dysfunctional the Browns are. Because in that 2018 draft, you had Baker Mayfield go number 1 to the Browns, a dysfunctional organization. Okay. The Browns have, what do they have, like 26 starting quarterbacks, something like that. They ever since they went back to Cleveland, after the original Browns moved to Baltimore, they've had a bunch of quarterbacks since 1999. The Jets, who drafted Sam Darnold number 3 overall, they're dysfunctional. And what we see now is you see now this it may not be these quarterbacks, maybe it's the organizations. What if Josh Allen went number 1 to the Jets and Baker number 3 to the Jets? And it just goes to show you what happens. What if Sam Darnold went number 6 to the Bills? So where you end up landing a lot of times dictates your success. And we got to stop giving up on these kids so early, because where you end up going, that dictates your coaching staff, your wide receiver core, your supporting cast, and all of that. So it's nice to see. You see what Sam Darnold has done since he's. What if Patrick Mahomes went number 2 to the Bears in 2017? What if he went number one? Remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Mr. Trubisky went before Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not the quarterback we see right now if he goes number 2 to the Bears. So congratulations to Sam Darnold. Congratulations to him. You know, a lot of guys, they end up washing out the league. Hell, another guy in that draft class, Josh Rosen, he's not even in the league anymore. He's like a banker now. So congratulations to this man. Turning his career around, going somewhere where he's appreciated. And I think this can serve as a motivation for some of these other quarterbacks that people have given up on or was in a bad situation. Your guy over there with Green Bay, Malik Willis, he got ran out of Tennessee, and now he's a backup with Green Bay. Where he goes next, that's going to determine a lot. Where Mac Jones goes on his next stop, that's going to determine a lot. So we'll see what happens. Congratulations to Sam Darnold, though.
Speaking of which, let's get right into our sports notables. He said he's trash. He's trash.
Well, you can say he's trash, but you got to say Super Bowl going forward. You have to say Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold. Is he bet? Does that make him better than Josh Allen? No, not necessarily.
No. We ain't doing that yet. You jumping the gun on the show. See, once the show, here you go. Already jumping the gun. I gotta pull you back. I wish I had a whistle. Referee. All right. Active quarterback ones with a Super Bowl. There's only 5 active quarterback ones with a Super Bowl ring right now in the league. Really? Out of 32 teams, there's only 5 active QB ones. That is crazy work. That's crazy work. By the way, one is about to, 2 of them might retire.
Yeah.
That's crazy work. Like, what? Okay. With that being said, regardless of, the whole spectacle of, wow, that's like astronomically wild that only 5 out of 32, which is 15. What is that? That would be like 15% of the quarterbacks in the league. Like less than 50. Yeah, 15% or less than
5 out of 30. 5 out of 32.
Like 5 out of 32. So you got a 3.3.
1.6 of the league.
Like 16%. 16%.
1.6 of the league.
16.5% of the league is active with a Super Bowl ring at quarterback one position. Wild. But Marcus the Alphabet, do you know me? I could never just let this just be just this as well, everybody, here's the fun fact. Boom. Of course not. I can't do that. This is World Class Wednesdays, by the way, if you're tuning in right now. Marcus the Alphabet's Andre the Torch Robinson on the 1s and 2s. Rank them, Marcus.
Ooh. Well,
yeah, rank them.
If are we looking at their entire? Now, I need you to be specific here. Are we
entire
ranking
careers?
Okay.
How about this? Let's have a little fun with it. Right now.
Okay.
Entire careers.
Okay. Right now.
Mm-hmm. Start with right now.
Right now, Mahomes, Stafford, Rodgers.
Watch out now. Watch out. See?
I like Sam Darnold. I like Sam Darnold better than I do Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is a bus driver, man. I think he has benefited a lot. We saw Sam Darnold last year with the Vikings. He played pretty good. So Jalen Hurts, out of all these guys on here, Jalen Hurts is the worst one for me. This guy be throwing for like 100 yards and still winning games because of that defense and Saquon Barkley and all of that. So Mahomes at this stage right now, Mahomes, Stafford, Rodgers, Darnold, Hurts. If we're talking right now, if we're talking entirety of career, Mahomes, Rodgers, Stafford, Hurts, Darnold.
That's
If you're
interesting.
looking, if you're going their career.
That's very interesting that you say that, because you just said it the same way I would have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely the same. Absolutely, 100% agree with that. Look at Marcus he passed the test that quick. Didn't even know my answers to the question, and he passed with flying colors. That's good. All right, sports notable. Another sports notable right here. Well, we know somebody's record is 6-6 in Super Bowls now, and we also know that the Seattle Seahawks now have 2 championships. All right, so this is the championship chart right here. By the way, if your team not on it, please be quiet. We don't want to hear no smart comments from y'all. If your team not on here, please be quiet. Or don't. You don't got to be quiet. I'm just being silly. Don't mind me. All right, I don't want to come off as rude. You know, I want to hear Andre told us to be quiet. We was watching this show. He told us to be quiet. No, I'm not saying it in that way, but I will say that you shouldn't talk shit about nobody else's team if your team not on here. The team not on here. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
But even worse. But even worse.
Oh, that was Kendrick.
But even worse.
That was Kendrick Lamar last year. Super Bowl.
Yeah. If you've never even been to a Super Bowl, be quiet. If you've never even been,
yeah.
If you never won one, okay, but you win a few times, okay. But if you've never even been, you really need to be quiet. I will never take any disrespect from Cleveland Browns or Detroit Lions fans. Sorry, won't ever do that. I respect the guys that have went and lost a few times because it's hard to win. But if you ain't ever even been, you really need to be quiet.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to hear no nonsense from y'all. Okay. So
Marcus said he gonna talk his. He said he gonna talk his ish regardless.
Of course he is. That wouldn't be. Listen, that would be anything. That wouldn't be anything surprising. Speaking of talking ish, let's talk about players who have played like ish since 2016. We got some notables. Of course, I got notables for y'all. Worst. Yo, see, we hear you, Marcus. Worst quarterback performances since 2016.
Wow.
Look at the list.
Look at some of those names on. Oh man. Max Brosmer, that was just this year. He was terrible.
God awful.
He was terrible. He was really bad. Goodness gracious, man. That's terrible. I'll never forget that Nathan Peterman game. Goodness gracious,
never
man.
forget that Nathan Peterman game. 5 interceptions. Yeah, we ain't.
Man, that was terrible. They didn't put CJ Stroud on here. Is this a regular season? CJ Stroud against who was it? Against the Patriots in the divisional round? That was pretty bad. That was really bad. So I guess these aren't playoff games. So yeah, CJ Stroud was pretty bad in that playoff game.
Yeah, these are god awful. By the way, you got Nathan Peterman, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who threw 6 interceptions in a football game. Sam Darnold was on here, threw 4 interceptions, fumbled the ball, completed 11 passes out of 32. Shedeur had 3 interceptions, 4, 15, 31 yards. Max Brosmer, yep. Carson Palmer, 6 turnovers. Mac Jones, 2 interceptions, only 89 yards passing. Kendall Hilton, 1 of 9. You remember that game when the Broncos had to put him, the wide receiver, as a quarterback?
Yeah, all their quarterbacks were hurt, man. All their
Yeah.
quarterbacks were hurt. Yeah, they had to put him out there. I don't even think he was a quarterback. I think he was like a wide receiver.
Yeah,
He was a receiver. He wasn't even a quarterback. So I'll give him a pass for that. Like, that's kind of like why they changed the emergency quarterback rule. That and that, was it that playoff game with the 49ers when the 49ers didn't have no more quarterbacks left, when Purdy got hurt and everybody they had like no, and Christian McCaffrey had to play quarterback. So they changed that. So yeah, that's Hinton. We'll give you a pass because you ain't even supposed to be playing quarterback. So we'll give you a pass, man. We'll give you a pass on that.
All right. Speaking of passing, here's some grades we got for the year. Let's see if we agree with these grades. I don't agree with these grades already. If you got Buffalo Bills at a D, I don't agree with that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's disrespectful. Highly disrespectful, by the way. We're gonna shoot that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Giving the Bills a D and the Dolphins a D+ is absolutely an atrocity. That's ridiculous work. Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions in the game. Tom Brady threw 4 in the game. Yep. Crazy work. I just don't know.
I think those are in losses. I think those are in loss. I was actually there in Buffalo for that game with Romo. And they won that game. They came back and won that game. I remember I was at the stadium for that game, so I remember that one.
It's probably one of the worst ways to lose. When the quarterback throws 5 interceptions and you still lose a football game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will Richter, what's up? Jay Andre, what up? Shout out to the YouTube crowd as well. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the show. Make sure y'all tune into the YouTube clips after the show where you can watch these clips. I got a couple commercials too, by the way. Let's put that in there. I got a couple commercials coming for these shows too, by the way. Patriots. Is an A+ is an atrocity.
Really?
Yes, I would agree with that statement after what I seen in the Super Bowl. Yes. Matter of fact, after what I seen in the playoffs, yes, I will agree with that statement. I am one who will agree with that. Marcus, don't use that. Marcus,
really?
You know really. No, ain't no really, Marcus. Don't even try to be nice. You're trying to be nice, sir. I was expecting you to use that term that you always use at least once a show when it comes to the Patriots. But we're going to censor that. I'm going to find a way to censor every time you say the C word that ends with E, a 7-letter word. I'm going to see if I can censor that word because you use it so much. I'm going to censor it. Every time you say it, they're going to know what you're saying because it's going to get beep. It's going to turn into a beep or when you say it. Okay? It's a C at best. Okay, Andy, now you just hating. I'm not giving the Patriots a C. Now that's
I don't know how it could be a fair look. You were in the Super Bowl. I don't know how that's so last year when the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, was that bad too? Like losing the Super Bowl. So you're the second best team in the league and you get that. Look, you made it. You made it. So, I mean,
yeah, Marcus, I kind of agree with that. The Bills should have got a C this year. And you know why the Bills should have got a C? It's the after, and I hate to do this. It's the after season theatrics for me. That was a total F. I mean, the biggest F that you could probably have. Combine that with a B, and yeah, I could go with a C. Combine that with a B season, because I think they had a B season. Yeah, I'm gonna go with C as well. I agree. The Bills are a C. But if the Bills is a C, some of these other teams we're gonna
83 yards in the game. Okay, but we're talking about the entirety of the season. It said you're grading the season. You're saying one game. Oh, he had 83 yards in the game. Yes, that's bad. That's really bad. So if you're saying that off of one game, we're judging people off of one game. So does Josh
Allen? I'm gonna play devil's advocate though. Hold on, I'm gonna play devil's advocate to that.
Okay, one
Josh
game.
Josh Allen had a bunch of games that were horrible this year. Atlanta, terrible game. Houston, terrible game.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Miami was a terrible game. But if I'm playing devil's advocate, Drake May had a terrible playoff. Period.
They did.
His whole playoff run was god awful. He literally had one touchdown against the Chargers, one touchdown against Houston, 0 touchdowns against Denver, and for 3 quarters, he had 0 points in the Super Bowl. His whole playoff run has to be one of Hey, matter of fact, for y'all watching right now, we talk about grading teams for the 2025 season. Grade Drake May's, matter of fact, rank. I want you to rank Drake May's playoff performance this year amongst starters since 2000 and tell me if his playoff performance is not top 3 worst since 2000. I'm willing to bet that his playoff run is one of the absolute worst in 25 years. I'm willing to bet it.
Brad Johnson with the Bucks. Trent Dilfer with the Ravens.
The only 2 that I would put over Drake May. The only 2 that I will put over Drake May. Everybody else, no. Hell no. Drake May is in top 3 worst.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
If you want to talk about bailout, no, you should use a new word. New word. It's called bail, or new phrase, bailout. Okay, 7 letters. Bail out. He got bailed out big time. His defense. 7-letter word. We playing words with friends right now. I feel like I'm playing words with friends. Defense. 7-letter word.
Well, like Marcus says here, what did we expect for the Patriots this year? Because I look at it as, okay, what were the expectations? Did we expect the Patriots to win the AFC East and then be the number 1 seed in the AFC?
No, but Marcus, I'm gonna play.
Did we expect Drake
again?
Did we expect Drake May to be the runner up for the MVP?
No, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Did we expect Mike Vrabel to be the coach of the year?
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna play devil's advocate again.
Okay,
here we go. Playing devil's advocate.
Okay,
Marcus. Yeah, we ain't censored the word yet. You can go ahead and use it. This would be the appropriate time to go ahead and use that 7-letter word. Starts with a C, ends with an E. Go ahead and use it. You use it a lot. Go ahead and use it in this case too.
What's that?
Say it.
What's that?
It's something you eat. Something that comes from a bakery. Go ahead and say it. Say it. I'll wait. Say it. I feel like I'm what's his name from I feel like I'm Lindo. What's his name? What's the actor that was on what was the actor that was on the news broadcast? And he was like, go ahead. If you want to say it, say it.
Oh, you talking about Delroy Lindo?
Yes, Delroy Lindo. That's how I feel like right now. Say it. Go ahead.
You know you want to say it. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Clip this, by the way. Go ahead. You know you want to say it. Say it. What's the 7-letter word, Marcus?
That you eat it. I don't know what you're talking about.
What the?
What
I feel like I thought you was good at words with friends. He is terrible. Everybody in the comment section, can you please tell Marcus what the 7-letter word is that he loved to use? Starts with C, ends with E, 7 letters, and he loves to use it every show. Every show. And it comes from a bakery, and you can eat it. Marcus, you can't be. I can't believe you right now.
What a cream puff? What do we call a cream puff?
Cream puff is not. Oh my God, Marcus.
Huh?
Marcus, I'm never taking
cupcake,
you on
a cupcake, a cupcake.
I'm never taking you in jeopardy ever.
Cupcake
Or Family Feud. Yes, cupcake, sir. You know you love using that word. Say it.
Okay. Okay. You say cupcake. Let's not forget. They beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
The
team that kicked it, the team that eliminated Buffalo, they sent them home. The team that beat the piss out of that beat up the Bills, the Houston Texans, they eliminated them. So I don't think that we can say now did Drake May, was he responsible for that? I mean, probably.
Whoa there, buddy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
The New England Patriots historically had the easiest schedule in NFL history in the last 30 years, sir. Don't do that. You want to avoid the you.
Okay, but I'm saying they beat. Okay, they went to Buffalo. Y'all keep forgetting. Y'all keep. They went to. So if they beat you head to head,
okay,
every dog has his day.
Watch this though, Marcus. Hold on, Marcus. I
Okay.
also remember Buffalo going right back to New England down 21-9 and still. Oh, by the way, did you notice that Drake May's demise came after that game?
Okay,
you know
that's fair. That's fair.
As soon as the Bills came back 21-0 off the Patriots, you up 21-0 at home, by the way, and you got beat by the road team, by the way, and then you made it to the Super Bowl, and then you put up that performance. There's no way.
What do you say? Every dog. What did you just say? Every dog has his day.
Every dog has his day. That when you said Buffalo got beat by New England, I'm gonna tell you what. Marcus the Alphabets.
Yeah.
Come on now. See this. This is why I love World Class Wednesdays, because I get to put something out there.
So
ready, Marcus. Yeah. If you that confident in Drake May and Mike Vrabel, go ahead and run it back. They gonna win next year.
The AFC East.
Yeah, run it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Clip this.
Yeah.
Please clip this. Hold on. They're gonna be the number 2 seed in the AFC in the AFC next year for the playoffs. They're gonna be the number 2 seed.
Probably not. Probably not.
No, go ahead and give us a number. Come on, give us a way too early number.
I would say the number 3, because I still think that
number 3. Clip this. Please clip.
Because it's divisions. I think that they win the division again next year. I think that they win the AFC. So the top 4 teams are the division winners, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the Bills had 3 turnovers. Okay, so if we're going to use that, Marcus, see, this is where we start having issues. Just like you lost the game that you won against the Ravens. How about that? When Derrick Henry was running up and down the field and averaging 17 yards a carry, and he had those fumbles at the end. So if we're going to do that, we spotted them this. Okay, well, come on now. Come on now. Let's not do that where if the Pats if you don't get those turnovers from the Ravens, you don't win. If you don't get those turnovers from the Ravens, you don't win. So, and we saw the same issues there, not being able to stop the run. You couldn't stop Derrick Henry. You couldn't stop Bijan Robinson. You couldn't stop who's Achane. You couldn't stop Sean Tucker.
Devon, where you at? I thought you was coming, sir. I thought you was coming on the show today. Nobody is confident in Drake May. New England will not win the division next year, nor will they be higher than the 4th seed, and that's if they even make the playoffs, said Devon Stanfield.
Okay.
Buffalo was reputable. Was the only reputable win they had all season, and they played with a backup quarterback in the AFC Championship game. So he said that Denver win is boo-boo. Okay, here's what I'll say, Marcus. This is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Drake May literally showed you that when you play against the good teams, he don't perform.
Who's a better quarterback, Drake May or Bo Nix?
Bo Nix.
Not a damn chance.
Bo
Not
Nix.
a chance. Bo Nix. Bo
Nix.
No damn way.
Bo Nix.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Sir, hold on, watch this. See,
No
this is
way.
where I love. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Y'all believe in a parallel universe, y'all? Y'all believe in a parallel universe? Hold on, y'all. Watch this. Y'all believe in a parallel universe? I do too, sir. Ain't you the same guy who was given a certain quarterback this year a whole lot of praise for victories, comeback victories?
Who's Caleb?
Y'all was calling him Iceman. Wasn't y'all calling him Iceman?
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, you was calling him Iceman, right?
Caleb is getting better. Caleb's getting better.
Were you? Yes,
I never called.
You never called him Iceman. You love comics, by the way. Marvel comics, superhero, DC, DC Marvel guy. You never called him Iceman?
I never called him Iceman. I never called him Iceman.
Okay, all right. So he didn't call him Iceman. But guess who had more comeback victories than Caleb? There's only one quarterback who had more.
Was it Drake? Or is it Bo? It was Bo? Okay.
Bo.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bo. Yes. That one.
Do you know,
not the green arrow. Not the green arrow Bo.
Yeah.
Not that Bo. The horse riding. The horse riding. Mile high.
That goes back. You know why? Do you want to know why he had all them? Do you want to know why he had all them?
I dare you. I dare you.
I'm about to say it. I'm about to say it. You do not get credit for putting out fires that you started. Do you want to know why he had to come back? Do you want to know why he had to come back? Do you want to know why he had to come? Do you want to know why he had to come back? Look, all of these guys. Look. I think we have to give all of these guys. We have to give all of these. Here's what we're forgetting with all of this. Here's what we're forgetting. Here's what we're forgetting with all of this, Drake.
Crazy.
What year are all three of these quarterbacks? What year are they in? Okay. So if I told you that your rookie quarterback that you selected in the top 5 or top 10 was taking you to the divisional round of the playoff, the conference championship, or the Super Bowl, would you not say that that's a win?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm the one. Hold on. I'm the one who was literally on show said that Drake May making it to as far as he did in year 2 should be admired. I'm the one who said this. I'm the one that's in agreement with that. But I also am the same person who told you quotables. And I didn't trust him or Bo Nix. Who did I say I trusted?
No,
Come on.
You said a few people.
I said I trust their coaching.
Okay.
Remember, because we asked the question about Sean McDermott.
Okay.
And I said I trusted those two over Josh.
Okay. Well, we see
coaching, and we saw who was in the AFC Championship game. Those two, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Who went to the Super Bowl?
And again, like we just talked about with Sam Darnold, going from Adam Gase.
Agreed.
Adam Gase.
Again.
Okay. So going from Adam Gase to Mike McDonald. And
you know what? Oh, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna make the comment.
Okay,
I'll make a lovely comment because he in our conference. Mike McDonald is a better coach than Matt LaFleur. Speaking of which,
you want to know who else is a good coach, and he's about to get his chance too? Oh,
yeah. I love how conversations just segue one into another.
Wow.
I love this. That's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like. We like this type of stuff. Yeah, come on with it. We agree with this? Because I agree. I agree with it.
I don't.
I agree with some more than others.
Yeah, I agree with some more than others. I don't think Dave Canales is on the hot seat. I do believe Todd Bowles is on the hot seat. I don't think Dave Canales for the Panthers to go as far as they did this year. I don't think Dave Canales is on the hot seat.
I can appreciate what the Panthers did this year.
Yeah, I would move up Zach. I would move up Zach Taylor. And I definitely would move up Kevin O'Connell, which, by the way, while we're here, all of these people out here saying that I keep seeing these chat rooms and stuff like that Justin Jefferson's going to the Buffalo Bills.
No, he's not. Can we
Will
stay
y'all
on the top of the hot seat?
Okay, I'm just saying. But the way I'm segueing this is, Dre, is I believe Kevin O'Connell is on the hot seat. Kevin O'Connell. Why, when I'm on the hot seat, would I trade away my best player? Why? They're not trying to help anybody. Justin Jefferson ain't going. He's not going anywhere. Like, will y'all please stop with that? Let's go get Justin.
I already told them.
If Kevin O'Connell,
gotta keep repeating.
If Kevin O'Connell, if the Vikings don't make the playoffs this year, Kevin O'Connell gets fired. Go like this. If the Vikings don't make the playoffs like they did this past year, Kevin O'Connell's going to get fired. He's getting fired.
I'll tell you out of all these who I feel like should be on the hot seat. As much as Aaron Glenn was god awful in year one, there's a reason why he's not fired yet. So his hot seat might not be as hot as
they gave away everybody. Like, what do you want this man to do? Like, come on.
I know. What was he supposed to do with that terrible team? That
Quentin
team is
Williams. You got rid of Quentin Williams. You got rid of Sauce Gardner.
That team is god awful, Marcus.
Garrett Wilson got hurt.
Garrett Wilson wasn't even mentioned this year.
Breece
Hall. You forget about good players. This is how bad.
And Braylon Allen. They both got hurt.
Listen, the Jets were so bad this year. You forget about good players on their team. Legitimately, I didn't hear none of them mentioned this year. So no. Nick Sirianni. Philly's a tough crowd. He's a yes. He's a definite yes on the hot seat.
I thought Todd Bowles might get fired this year, so he's definitely on the hot seat next year.
Todd Bowles is on the hot seat. Zach Taylor is definitely on the hot seat. I missed 3. Hold on, watch this. Is it time for the torch to do it again? Is it time? Wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, Bengals hating. You know that's what they was calling it. The Bengals not making the playoffs again.
I don't know, man. Who's the worst?
The Bengals not making the playoffs again for 4 years in a row. They're not making the playoffs again. I'm going to put it up again.
Put it on wax.
Put the belt up. Listen,
you put it on wax.
I feel like Roman Reigns with this. I done put up the belt for 3 years in a row about these Cincinnati Bengals, and they still ain't made the playoffs. And here come year 4. My reign might be 1,316 days without a playoff game from the Cincinnati Bengals before you see one. They ain't making the playoffs. Clip this. I said it. Zach Taylor gonna get fired too. He gonna get fired too.
Okay.
Marvin Lewis. You see what Marvin Lewis did, making those playoffs, no playoff wins. Zach Taylor is on the wrong side of that, in which you ain't made the playoffs. You refuse as an organization to protect your quarterback. That's number one. You refuse to go get him some defensive help.
Oh, and you're gonna lose. And you're about to lose Trey Hendrickson too.
And you're gonna lose Trey Hendrickson.
And you're about to lose Trey Hendrickson.
And listen, I'm gonna be real.
Listen,
right now, if I'm a team and I want a number 2, I might even throw 2 bones at Cincinnati for T. Higgins at some point to get him off your team.
Can they get
him off your team? He's done. He's cooked. I'll be honest with you. He's baked. Shane,
I
you
don't
might have
know,
had one of
man.
the most. He might have had one of the most disappointing seasons this year. You had us all believing. You had us all believing in Daniel Jones, and then Daniel Jones got hurt, and then your team went from sugar to shit so fast it made no sense. You went from 7-2 and tops in the AFC to not making the playoffs.
Yeah, when you lose your quarterback though, it's tough, man. That's tough.
We're talking about Daniel Jones.
Daniel
Didn't none of y'all
Jones
believe in Daniel Jones?
Did we believe in Sam Darnold? Did we believe in Sam Darnold? Okay, so I'm just saying Daniel Jones was just,
no. We believed in Sam more than we did Daniel, damn it.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying if he doesn't get hurt, if Daniel Jones doesn't get hurt this year, he's a comeback player. He's a comeback player. He's a comeback player of the year. He's a comeback player of the year.
You think okay? So you think the coach still would have made the playoffs?
No, I'm saying
about to say
because look, you still had the Jags and you had the Texans.
Right.
You had the Jags and the Texans.
Right.
So that was there's only so many spots. So many playoff spots.
You was in trouble.
Daniel Jones, if Daniel Jones doesn't get hurt, he's your comeback player of the year.
Yeah, and he was and the Jags was sneaky good last year. It was sneaky good.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, so I think Shane Steichen did a good, and look, Phillip Rivers actually came out and played pretty good. He came off the couch.
Yeah, he did.
So to bring Phillip Rivers back out of retirement, and
I think O'Connell is more on the hot seat than
I do too. And Dre, this all sets up. Let's finish the coaches, then we'll talk about. So Kevin O'Connell, we agree on Kevin O'Connell?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Dan Quinn?
Hell yeah.
I agree with him. Matt LaFleur? That's your boy.
I've already told you. You know how I felt about Matt LaFleur. Don't even get me started.
I don't think Brian Schottenheimer's on the hot seat. I don't think he's on the hot seat.
He's been in Dallas a year.
This was his first year. Like how you think? Yeah. I don't think. Look, they got to fix the defense. I don't think that, and their offense was like top 3. It was just their defense was so bad because of Eberflus. But here's the thing, Dre. So when you look at this hot seat thing here, this brings us over to the next thing. Mm-hmm. This is the put that list back up there. We have every year we have the it guys that are going to be the hot boys for the next coaching cycle. So who are the 2 hot boys coming up on the next coaching cycle? And I want to see if you got the same answer that I got. Who are the 2 hot boys? Who are the 2 hot boys that if they with these possible vacancies, who would be the hot boys? Who would be the 2 biggest coaching candidates out there in the next coaching cycle for the beginning of 2027? Because I got 2 names for you.
Well, that ain't Clint Kubiak because Clint already got hired. Kubiak got hired. You said what?
Tomlin and McDermott.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say McDermott and Tomlin.
Now Tomlin still has another year left. He's not. He's. It's got to be after the 2027 season. But
yeah,
if I'm Sean McDermott, this is like perfect. This is like sit out this year. You're still getting paid. Sit back, relax, recharge your batteries. If you
you know what? You know who I might want to come to Green Bay? This is gonna sound crazy.
Who's that?
Well, go ahead and bring Mike Tomlin over to Green Bay.
That's what I'm saying. If you put Mike Tomlin on,
I'm okay with Mike Tomlin coming to Green Bay.
If you put Mike Tomlin wouldn't go to the Bengals. He ain't going to the Steelers. Ain't letting him go to the Bengals. But if you put Mike Tomlin on the Eagles, on the Bucks,
send him on the Packers.
On the Packers, because I'm looking at his issue. What is Mike Tomlin's issue? His issue is he didn't have a quarterback. That's what hurt him for the past few years after Big Ben Roethlisberger. But if you put him, I think he could work with Jalen Hurts because they're going to run the football and they're going to play outstanding defense. If you put him on the Bucks, him and Baker Mayfield will be okay. If you put him on on the Packers, and if you put him, maybe he's from what, Newport News, Virginia. He's from Newport News, Virginia. You put him on the Commanders with Jaden Daniels. They're gonna definitely run the football. I'm just telling you, man. This is
correct. By the way, I know Devon Stanfield. You think you slick by asking me this question? He swear he's slick, Marcus. I know what he's trying to do with this question. He's trying to get me and you to debate.
Well, I didn't see that. Put it back up. I didn't see
it. He swear he's slick. First of all, the answer is Jordan Love, but who has the most upside? Drake May has the more upside than Jordan, but I will say Jordan performed better in playoffs. So now what? And by the way, if you would have gave Jordan Love New England's defense, we're not having this conversation, okay? Well,
but you also get New England's wide receiver.
Oh, guess what, sir? You're talking to a team who has no number one receiver right now.
They don't have a number one receiver, but y'all got a bunch of really good twos.
Oh, that's
y'all
okay.
Got a bunch of good twos.
Did all right. Hold on now. Don't get it confused. Jordan Love would have did all right with Mac Hollins, Booty, and I bet you Stephon Diggs would have had more than 2 catches for 30 yards.
I'll tell you what. The way that Will Campbell was getting his ass whipped, it gave up 14. It gave up 14 pressures.
Here's something that Jordan can do better than Drake too, and that's get out the pocket.
He's not a better runner than Drake. He ain't a better runner than Drake.
Better.
Okay, but I'm saying
get out the pocket better.
Okay. When you get pressure in your face as soon as the ball is sent, did you watch?
Sir, yes, I watched. I watched, sir.
Did we see how bad?
Hold on, sir. Yes, I watched. Remember that the Green Bay Packers played the Philadelphia Eagles 2 years in a row, not one. Remember last year, Philly's front four was fucking crazy too, and they didn't have 6-7 sacks on Jordan Love. Let's not do that. Neither did they do that this year. I will tell you that Drake has more upside, but Jordan's a better quarterback right now. I don't care. I agree. You real slick for that. And that's cool. But I'm not taking the bait. You're not getting me to bite the bait on that one. Absolutely not. You tried it. I tell you that. You did try it. Now, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. This is World Class Wednesdays. We are already in our first hour first class, first class. I call it first class, world class Wednesdays. Nevertheless, I'm Andre the George Robinson, and you got Marcus the Alphabets. Make sure you support us on our YouTube pages, the Alphabets Football Talk Show YouTube page. Make sure you get on the Rise Up Family Sports Network YouTube page. Oh, by the way, I think a lot of people forget that on Facebook, there is not just the Rise Up Family Sports Network. There is also the Rise Up Family podcast group that people forget about. I think a lot of people forget about that. You can put your shows on there too. There's people all over the world who put their shows on our group, and we appreciate. I give them feedback all the time, left and right. The podcast world is a big world, and we appreciate everybody who supports us. So,
does arm length matter for tackles?
Yep. For Will Campbell, we do.
for
Campbell, we do.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely does. Look, y'all hear? There's a reason why they measure all of that stuff at the combine, folks. There's a reason why they do that, because you have, quarterback height, Diego Pavia, Bryce Young, Kyler Murray, hand size, Kenny Pickett. They look at all that stuff, man. Your 40 time, Keon Coleman. They look at all that stuff. So yeah, your speed, you have arm length, hand size for a quarterback. Yeah, they look at all of that. So speed for a wide receiver and a running back and a cornerback. So arm length for cornerbacks too. They like a tall corner. They don't want no 5'7" cornerback either when you got to go and line up against Mike Evans. So that's why, we got the combine coming up at the end of the month. That's why they do all of those measurements. Yes, left tackle, definitely. And generally, if you got short arms, as a tackle, that's how you end up playing guard. That's how you end up playing guard. So yeah, definitely.
All right. One last thing I want to get into on the notables before we get into these debate topics and start having some combustible conversations. Here's the top 100 free agents right here. I'm just going to give you 15 to 1. All right. Y'all ready for this? 15 right. Coming up. 15 is Mike Evans. How many folks can use Mike Evans right now?
Well, I got a name for y'all. Right now. While y'all out there talking about trying to go get Justin Jefferson, how about Buffalo Bills? How about y'all go get Mike Evans?
Hey, don't make me speak Spanish.
Why don't y'all go get Mike Evans? And guess what? Mike Evans could also serve as a mentor for Keon Coleman because he's built a lot like him. So I think that would be
Such a smart man. You're a smart guy because that's the first thing I thought. I said, yo, send him to Buffalo or Green Bay or one of those teams.
And you don't have to give up draft capital for him. That's the thing. Now,
that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and send it. Shit, y'all should have pulled the trigger when y'all. No, you know what? We ain't gonna talk about. We're gonna wait on that. Kobe Bryant.
I don't think he's going anywhere. I really don't think he's going anywhere. With what they do. See, some of these guys, like, I don't even think they're leaving. I would be surprised. I kind of would be surprised if Mike Evans left. But when you look at, they got Chris Godwin. They just drafted Emeka Egbuka. So that's he's at the end of his career. He might want to, look, I want to go somewhere with a contender. You put Mike Evans on Buffalo, I think he could do very well there. Kobe Bryant, I don't think he's going nowhere. I don't think. All right,
let's continue. Let's get quick with this. Nahshon Wright.
Nahshon Wright. He came over from my Cowboys. He only really had one good year. So I think he could possibly stay too on a slightly bigger contract. Aaron Rodgers, we've already kind of heard him him going back with Mike McCarthy with the Steelers. I think that's the only place that he would go. Breece Hall, now this is interesting, man. I think there are several teams that could use him. I got Texans. I think he would be, I talked to Marcus Herring about this. I talked to Devon about this. Texans.
Yeah,
Broncos. Yeah. I think the Broncos. I think they need another guy over there. Texas Broncos. I really like
definitely.
Broncos because I don't think J.K. Dobbins is coming back, and I don't really view R.J. Harvey as a number one.
We already saw what he did in the AFC Championship game. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
Jalan Phillips.
Jalen Phillips. I think he stays with Philly. That was a nice little trade deadline trade coming over from Miami. I think he stays with Philly. There, he was actually their best edge rusher when they got him. Malik Willis. Now this is your guy up there. He made himself a lot of money this year. I would like to see Malik Willis
send him to Miami.
I would. The thing with Miami's kind of stuck because they're married. This guy wants to go somewhere where he gets to play. They're married to Tua. I got a name for you right now. You ain't gonna like this, Dre. Minnesota Vikings.
I knew
you put him on Minnesota Vikings. I think that would be great for him there. He's got a number one receiver.
No. I knew he was going to say that, but hell no. You let Minnesota continue to figure out what they got in J.J. McCarthy, okay?
Hell no. We know what we got.
So they can keep losing, okay?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my guy here, Marcus Herring. He's actually put this in my ear a whole bunch of times. He says every time I talk to him,
Buffalo.
Alec Pierce, Buffalo. You got a guy here. He's a speedster. He's tall. If he's playing against the Broncos on that interception, no catch interception with Brandon Cooks, Alex Pierce comes down with that. So you got a guy with some speed who could do some things. I think he stays there. Oweh, he came over from Baltimore. They need him, and I see maybe Khalil Mack leaving, so he would be their top edge rusher. I don't think he's going anywhere. Kenneth Walker III. Now look, I thought
He's staying.
I thought when Charbonnet was still healthy before he tore his ACL, I thought that maybe he could be going, but this guy, he made himself a lot of money. I don't think Kenneth Walker's going anywhere now. Tyler Linderbaum, man, he's one of the best young centers in the game. There's a lot of people, but I got a name for you for Linderbaum, Houston Texans. If they need some offensive line help, I think he'd be really good with the Houston Texans. Trey Hendrickson, I don't mean to sound like a homer here. I know people are going, "Oh, Marcus, you're being a homer." I think Trey Hendrickson to the Dallas Cowboys would be outstanding. They don't have to give up anything. I keep hearing this, go get Max Crosby. You'd have to give up a lot of draft capital. This guy, until this year, had 2 straight years of 17.5 sacks. I would love to see Trey Hendrickson with the Dallas Cowboys. Devin Lloyd, woo-wee. Woo-wee. I'd like to see Devin Lloyd. I don't think he goes anywhere, but Devin Lloyd to the Pittsburgh Steelers or to the Buffalo Bills. There's a lot of people don't really like Patrick Queen. Daniel Jones, I think he stays. with the Colts. But he's going to have to be on a prove it deal because he's coming off that torn ACL, and I don't think he'll be ready till about the middle of the season. And George Pickens, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I know a lot of people are saying it. I don't think George Pickens is going anywhere. But I'll say this. I was wrong about Micah Parsons. I didn't think Micah Parsons was going anywhere last year. So, but I will say this, and I want this on wax. If the only way that George Pickens leaves the Dallas Cowboys is if somebody comes with a deal with a Vito Corleone type deal, I make him an offer they can't refuse. That's the only way. 2-1s or some elite edge or something like that. I saw a hypothetical trade today. George Pickens straight up for Max Crosby. So I've seen stuff like that. We'll see, but I think now here's the bad news with that. George Pickens' agent. George Pickens' agent is Micah Parsons' agent. David Mullen.
I am Andre the Touchdown Empire Stabber. Rise Up Family CEO, Challenger Community News, Sportswriter, Sports Reporter.
Yeah, I think they're gonna franchise tag him because they got to get it done before March the 7th, and I think they want to try to get a long-term deal done with him. I don't think he's going anywhere. But again, if you would ask me last year if Micah Parsons would get traded, I would have told you hell no. So nothing surprised me with Jerry Jones.
All right. Let me read some of these comments real quick, and then we're gonna take a quick 1-minute commercial break. We're gonna get to it, and we're gonna come back with these fire debate conversations coming up. Y'all already know how we do it on World Class Wednesdays. Marcus Heron said Pickens reportedly getting franchise tagged and work on a long-term deal.
Yeah.
Ramona said the Texans need a quarterback. Hey, Ramona. Miami has already said they're divorcing Tua and Cheetah as well. And yeah, Reek Woolen, it's being reported that he may be on the outs with Seattle. Wooten after a strong performance in the Super Bowl. Besides letting Matt Collins catch that touchdown pass.
And getting a penalty on the sideline, arguing with everybody on the sideline in the Rams game. He's lucky he didn't cost them in that game. Yeah. He'd be having a very different conversation in the NFC Championship when he got that unsportsmanlike. He's very lucky.
Yep, absolutely. Now, with that being said, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Give it to you in 60 seconds. We'll be back.
Rise Up Family CEO, Challenger Community News, sports writer, sports reporter. Encouraging everybody to come out to tune in to Monday Night Madness. Mondays, 10 p.m. Times are subject to change, but we will be talking everything NFL, NCAA, MLB, NBA, and all the hottest sports news. Make sure you come tune in. Mondays, 10 p.m.
All right. And we're back. Easy. Easy peasy. You see how we did that? That was real quick. Easy peasy. Back. World Class Wednesdays. Mike's the alphabets. Mr. Coffee Talk himself. Oh, Lord have mercy. This guy.
If y'all want one of these, get with me. Let me know. $15. I'll ship it out to you. Dre, I sent you one, right? You got one. You got your Packers joint.
Of course I got my Packers joint. I don't listen. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, right there. Right next to the church.
Let me know if y'all need one. I got you. Take care of you.
What? Hold on. I heard what you say. You said Marcus Betts needs to have all those because his team what? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
You see that? You see that back? You see that back there?
Yeah. We see it. We got you now. With that being said, let's get this thing on the road. Starting World Class Wednesdays, the debate topics, of course. Marcus the alphabets. We kind of talked about it a little bit. I had to pull you back a little bit. I had to blow the whistle. Too short. Blow the whistle. Like Will Campbell's arms. Too short. Blow the whistle. Clip that, by the way.
It was really bad. Really bad.
Yeah. Where do we place Sam Darnold in the quarterback rankings after this Super Bowl win?
We got. I see, and to me, winning a Super Bowl just doesn't put you in some elite category just because you win a Super Bowl. I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to sound, Marcus, you're just hating, and I'm really not trying to hate on him. I still don't view Sam Darnold as like some elite quarterback. I know he won a Super Bowl, and congratulations, and he's come a long way. I don't think he's better than Josh Allen. I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's better than, some of these other quarterbacks out there that haven't reached it. And it's going to look great on his resume. But I don't view right now, Sam Darnold has as many Super Bowls as Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. But I don't think he's in their category either. So we have to put him at least in the top 12. I think you got to put him in the top 12 as far as quarterbacks. I can't put him in the top 5. I think a lot of his success this year has to deal with a lot of quarterbacks being out this year, with Burrow being out of the playoffs and stuff, Burrow coming back from an injury, Lamar missing a bunch of games this year. I don't view him like that still. I know he's got a Super Bowl, but so does Trent Dilfer and so does Brad Johnson. I'll put him top 12. That's about as good as he gets with me. Top 12. Top 12. That's it. You got to give him something for a Super Bowl, but he's still not better. I'm not putting him in the top 5. When I reserve the top 5, I'm saying, that's your Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson type cats. I don't put him in that category, but he is. You got to put him top 12.
I almost had a spiritual moment with you. It ain't even Thanksgiving, but I was about to say, you name it. Names. Put names. You ain't slick. No. See, you want to say top 12.
Somewhere around there.
Put some names on it, sir. Nah. You ain't slick. Put some names to it. Marcus, you had a whole list for Jalen Hurts. I want to hear this list. You go ahead.
Well, let
and
me
give
go
me
back.
the list.
I did.
Like Chris
I did
Jericho,
it.
did they make the list? I need to know before Sam Darnold. Go ahead. You know what? Let me go get. I got to go get some cold beverage for this one. And it's gonna look like beer, y'all, but it ain't.
He's not better. I don't think he's better than Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. I just named like 5 or 6. He's not better than any. I don't think he's better than Dak Prescott. I don't think he's better than Dak Prescott. He's not better than Dak Prescott. I don't think he's better than Dak Prescott. I really don't. I don't think he's better than Dak Prescott. He's not better than Dak Prescott. We talked about we talked about last year with when I said that Jalen Hurts, there's 14 other quarterbacks that could have won with that team with a 2,000-yard rush or 2 1,000-yard receivers. So top 12, that's where I put him at. I don't think he's better right now than Caleb Williams.
Please put this.
He's just not. Top 12. That's as good as he gets. Top 12. That's it. Top 12. That's it. That's all he gets.
Marcus the alphabets. I just knew you was gonna do this. I knew you was gonna. This is why I write the questions the way I write them. I knew you was gonna have just one episode.
Top 12.
A show. I thought a show was supposed to be an episode. You have one episode per damn show. This is craziness, sir. What did you just say? You said
okay.
Okay.
You want some names? You want names? I got my list right here. I got names. You
go ahead and names. Go ahead.
Mahomes, Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar, Dak, Purdy, Herbert, Love.
Oh, it's starting to get staticky. But go ahead, continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 or 12. Here's the names. Here we go. Okay, so every time. Okay, so hang on. So when I say his name, you say 1, 2, and if you agree, say okay.
Okay, watch this. Hey, you know what? Like the telephone calls. You know how they say 1 for yes, 2 for no?
Yes.
All right. I'll put up 1 for yes and 2 for no. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. And if y'all agree with me, put it in the comment section. Mahomes, Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Dak, Purdy, Herbert. No to Herbert? Okay, we'll take Herbert off of there. Love.
Take the last 3 off. I said 2 for no. The last 3.
He's better than?
Yes. Go with the last 3 that I told you was getting staticky. Listen.
So you think
this is starting to sound like a collect call.
You think Sam Darnold? Hang on. You think Sam Darnold's better than Dak Prescott? Mm-hmm. He's not better than Dak Prescott.
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you my reason for that.
Go ahead. Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. So that was the people that I put in front of him. Then you could say,
now let me. Oh, it's my turn.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Sir. Mahomes, Lamar, Josh.
That's 3.
Josh.
Burrow.
Burrow.
That's 4. 1, 2, 3,
Stafford.
4.
I don't know how
Stafford.
you got Stafford.
Oh,
on there.
I missed Stafford.
Crazy
Okay, yeah.
words. I'm just
Okay.
wondering how you didn't have
Okay.
him on there. Stafford.
That's 5. That's 5.
Golf.
6.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Golf, you on the hot seat, sir. I'm almost about ready to take you off in about a hot 5 seconds too. So that's 6. Who else? Now name the other ones. Dak is a no. Who else you say?
Love.
Love is a no. Watch this. You thought I was gonna say Love was better than him? Oh yeah, I bet you thought that.
Jordan Love
Y'all
is
thought that. Look, see,
Jordan Love
what
is
you gonna
better
learn
than
today. What you gonna learn today? You gonna learn today. I feel
Okay,
like Kevin
it's just
Hart.
like I
You
said.
gonna
It's just
learn
like I
today.
said. It's just like I
Right
said.
now,
with,
currently. See, that's why I said currently.
yes.
Currently, right now, this
If you
minute,
put,
this moment.
if you see
No.
the way I'm looking at it, the way that I'm looking at it, if you put, it's just like I did for
I get what you. I know where you
Hurts last
going,
year.
but I got a different direction.
If I put Jordan Love with Kenneth Walker III, Zach Charbonnet, JSN, Cooper Kupp,
is Kenneth Walker III better than Josh Jacobs?
Yes. At this stage in his career, yes.
What? Oh
yes.
my God!
Yes.
Wow!
Yes.
Wow!
At this stage in his career,
wow.
Yes.
What?
And you know what's going? And you know what's going to? And you want to know what's going to? You want to know what's going to determine that? You want to know what's going to determine that?
Mm-hmm.
Their pay scale. Their pay scale is going to tell you what they think of Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker III just jumped over a bunch of people. He just jumped over a bunch of people.
I mean, he did have one hell of a performance in the Super Bowl. I can't give him. I can't shit on the man.
And the thing is, this is a guy who's in a 60-40 split with Charbonnet, and he still had 1,000 yards and a 60-40 split. If you give Kenneth Walker III the same amount of carries that you give Josh Jacobs, because here's the difference right here, and this is what I have to what I go back and forth with my lovely co-hosts about. Kenneth Walker III is a game breaker. He can on any play take it to the house. He's got that. He ain't as fast as B. I don't think he's as fast as he's about the same speed as Bijan. But guys like Gibbs and Achane, that when they just put their foot in the ground, that's the difference between him and Josh Jacobs. He's, after what I saw this year, and then when he finally got all the carries, because normally you don't get to see him with that many carries. He's a game breaker. So if I put,
it's debatable right now. You get. I'm not even gonna get mad at
now.
you.
Imagine you get you just said that the Green Bay Packers don't have a number one receiver. Can you imagine Jordan Love with Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm only going so far with that, though. Hold on, though. I'm only going so far with that. You're not about to get away with that. You, Marcus, that was good. It sounded good. But I'm going to tell you who would have had just the same amount of production this year had he not got injured. You know that number one tight end, Tucker Kraft?
I get it.
Okay, you do know what his production was before.
He was awesome.
Okay,
so he was awesome. He was awesome. He was awesome. But a number one receiver who's a top 3 or 4 receiver, or a top tight end that can or a top receiver that on any play. So let me ask you this.
Would you say?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Would you say that if I said Travis Kelce? Would you have said that if it was Travis Kelce?
Who was more dangerous, Travis Kelce or Tyreek Hill in their prime?
Well,
do you see what I'm saying?
I mean, they both was bad. Let's be clear. Both of them was Michael Jackson bad.
Okay, let me ask you this. And see, this I got into it with my guy Blaze Thunder Gabbard on this one. Hindsight's always 20/20. But who would you rather have? Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase? Because the Atlanta Falcons, but the reason I asked that, is
because they're in the same. I get you.
Because The Falcons,
Outfits was
the
before,
Falcons,
yeah, I know.
the Falcons took him before.
Yes, I get
Would
you.
you rather have a good tight end? It's a really good. Would you rather have Shannon Sharp or Randy Moss? Would you rather have Tony Gonzalez? Would you rather have Tony? Would you rather have Tony? Would you rather have Tony Gonzalez?
Professionally come in here. And not a professional in here.
What's good?
What the hell? You an Alabama Roll Tide fan or something? What the hell is going on here with this Alabama Roll Tide themed outfit? I can't even see that hat. What do it say on there? What does that say?
I think that's his HBC.
Oh, okay.
You just have to understand. You have to understand the importance of position.
You already know I'm a Roll Tide guy, so I don't even know why you playing with me.
All right, ain't no plan. You look like a damn. You know who you look like? You look. What the hell? Oh, I was about to say, what you doing, KK Kabor? What is you doing, DeBoer? What is going on here? Anyway,
we got D Stanfield. So D,
we're having in the building, the professional in here. Oh,
so D, we were just having a debate just now, and I saw you in the comment section and all that good stuff. With Sam Darnold winning a Super Bowl this year, where does he rank in the top? There's 32 starting quarterbacks. Where do we rank up? Where do we rank today? Where do we rank? Where do we rank Sam Darnold at?
Marcus over here having a struggle sandwich over here. My man Marcus doing the struggle sandwich like he chewing rocks or something. Go ahead, Devon.
Are you ranking his worth or his ability?
Put it all together in the sandwich, and where does he rank right now?
Who would you rather have now? Even because, like I said, I still don't think, even with a Super Bowl championship, I don't think he's better. I don't think he's better than Josh Allen. I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's better than Joe Burrow.
He's still a second-tier quarterback.
Oh, that's what I said. I said top 12.
Hold on. No. We ain't letting him get away with that.
You said
name them.
You said
name second-tier quarterbacks.
Wait. You said top 12?
Name them. Name second-tier quarterbacks. You said second-tier quarterbacks. Name them.
Well,
name second-tier quarterbacks.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You said top 12, Marcus?
I gave him 12.
He said top 12. You said second-tier. Name them. Name the second-tier quarterbacks.
There's 32 teams in the league. The first tier consists of maybe 4 quarterbacks. First tier would consist of Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, right?
Yes.
That's first tier. That's the first tier. Yes. I don't think that's debatable at all. So the second tier would be Jordan Love. Yeah, second tier would be Jordan Love, Justin Herbert.
Dak.
Wait a minute. You got Dak as a third tier?
Okay, so second tier. Okay, so let me break down my criteria in terms of the tiers.
Please click this.
So first tier is elite quarterbacks, like first ballot Hall of Famers, carry teams when nothing else is going right. Those are first tiers. Make all the throws, do everything and more than what is required of a quarterback.
Elite decision making.
Yeah, elite decision making. Like second tier is a quarterback who's higher than a franchise guy, can make all the throws, and can win you games with their arm, and great leaders. So like Jordan Love, even though the leadership piece has not always been a piece of his repertoire. So yeah, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, Jesus Christ. Leadership. Ugh, yuck. Jared Goff.
That's what I had. I gave my names.
Yeah, Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
He's named.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the other 5.
Jared Goff is definitely second tier.
Surprised he didn't say Matthew Stafford yet. I'm just
Matthew Stafford. I've always liked Matthew Stafford. Has always for me. Since Matthew Stafford left Detroit, he's always straddled the line between first tier and second tier. So I think because of the injuries and the age, right now he's in the second tier. Jaden Daniels will be second tier.
Is he though? Let's have. We need to have this debate.
You don't like Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels is a second tier because he does more with his legs than everybody else in the second tier. He makes all the throws.
What's the best ability? What's the best ability?
So, if that's the case, if that's the case, then where is Jordan Love?
Okay, I'm saying
if that's the
watch,
case,
watch out now.
Wait, hold on,
Drake.
Hold up, Drake. If that's the case, where is Dak Prescott? Every other year.
Watch out.
For
the first 10 years of his career, where was Matthew Stafford? Since you want to throw the name out there, he was hurt every other year. Where was Deshaun Watson? That doesn't take away from their level of quarterbacking. I don't take the availability piece, because part of your availability is based on the offensive line that you got. Didn't you just see that in the Super Bowl?
I got you. But look,
those guys. Let me finish my list.
Go ahead.
It's arguable that Caleb Williams is second tier. And so if you put those guys, I would put those guys in the second tier. If you put those guys in the second tier, Sam Darnold definitely belongs. I mean, you could argue. You could make there's a valid argument that Baker Mayfield belongs in the second tier.
I put him down there. But we got to look. Whether fair or unfair, injuries derails careers. Okay, and we can't just say, well, he coulda, shoulda, woulda, did that, because we look at people like RG3. He came out the gate. Part of greatness in my book is longevity. You can't just do it for like 1 or 2. The only thing that Jaden Daniels did, he was offensive rookie of the year. Since he's won, look, we're going into year 3. He ain't been healthy. He ain't been healthy. That was RG3. He had one good year. Jaden Daniels has had one good year.
Hey, just a side note.
Yeah.
Ramona said no quarterbacks are first ballot if they don't have a chip. Dan Marino was first ballot and he didn't have a chip. That is not a criteria.
Jim Kelly
was first ballot. No chip.
I tell you who will be first ballot even without a chip if he produces the same way he will that he is, and y'all not gonna like it, but Josh Allen will be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
Josh Allen. If Josh Allen retired today, I'm not so sure he wouldn't be first ballot.
He wouldn't be first. He wouldn't be first ballot. He would make it.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure his impact on the game. I'm not so sure he wouldn't be first ballot if he got like a career-ending injury. I'm not so sure he wouldn't be first ballot.
I'm saying if we got Josh Allen in year 9, year 10, and he's still producing the same way.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay. Then in that case, in that case, then we got to put Michael Vick in. We got to put Michael Vick in.
Listen, and honestly,
if we're going to do that game,
watch this, Marcus. I'm actually okay with Michael Vick. I'm actually okay as long as you put Lamar in.
But what I'm saying is, I agree. But Michael Vick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's what I'm saying. So it's not written in the stars that Josh Allen would be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No, I'm just saying, in my estimation, if Josh Allen was to put up 10 straight seasons as such, I mean, we understand that Josh Allen in his beginning part of his career, which may be a knock with the turnovers, the fumbles, the turnovers, interceptions. But after year 2, we talk about from 3 to 7, 3 to 8. Now we in year 8. If he could go 3 to 10 and he's producing. I mean, Josh Allen is the only quarterback to have, 40 touchdowns accounted for in how many seasons straight now? There's no quarterback that has 4. Josh Allen has 6.
Yeah,
now.
but you also what are the other criteria for look? We're talking first ballot.
And I totally get that, and I totally get first ballot. I totally get it. I mean,
that's what
again,
you
this
said.
is my estimation.
Yeah,
I'm saying that his performance and impact. I'm saying that he very well could be a first ballot Hall of Famer. William Lombard said Josh has more of a shot to be first ballot than Dak does.
What he always brings up Dak Prescott. What you got a man crush on Dak Prescott?
No, that's because that's because Dak Prescott is your quarterback from your team.
I'm
talking. Hold on.
Hey, hold on, Dre. Hold on. Wait. I just got here. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, because Marcus makes these. Sometimes, like, Marcus is one of the most polished people that I'm on podcasts with, but sometimes Marcus likes to backdoor comments in that are absolutely repulsive.
Ooh, stop that! We're not doing that.
No. Hold on. And let me explain what I mean by that, because most people are going to let what Marcus just said slide. They're going to let that slide. But I'm not gonna let that slide.
Okay.
Michael Vick in his 13-year career threw for 22,000 yards passing. Josh Allen in his 8-year career has passed that by 14,000 yards already.
Okay. Are we also taking
that's where it starts.
Okay.
So whenever you get through, starting to try to push Michael Vick into a conversation when he had 5 good years before he went to jail on his own F up.
Yeah.
Whenever you get through, whenever you get through, Josh Allen is about to pass the first ballot Hall of Famer that people are already saying that he's better than in the city that he plays in.
Okay.
In every statistical category. But you still want to throw a Michael Vick now, if you want to say, oh, well, we need to throw in, we should have threw in Warren Moon first ballot or something like that. That argument has validity. But when you start talking about Michael Vick, this is no disrespect to Michael Vick. I think Michael Vick should be in regardless because of his impact on football and the fact that he changed the game for black quarterbacks and dual threat quarterbacks as a whole. But what we not gonna do is disrespect the guy that has not one but 2 games where he has triple crown touchdowns and has already passed you by 14,000 yards passing and has 36 more touchdowns than you and has been further in the playoffs than you in his first 5 years. That's what we not gonna do.
Okay.
Well, I did.
And you had better coaching. You had better coaching. You had better talent. What? I'm sorry.
And I also said that if you throw Vick in there, then you would have to throw Lamar in there. That was my caveat.
Before
we get too crazy into this,
Lamar's first ballot.
Hold on.
I was basing it. Okay, let me respond to what he's saying though. I was saying Michael Vick as far as dual threat quarterbacks. Okay, you talk about his passing prowess. Okay, who was the best receiver that Michael Vick ever had?
Ooh.
Who's the best receiver? Because we gotta if we're gonna do that, we're gonna Algie Crumpler.
Yeah,
are you serious?
Algie,
you live in Atlanta. Stop it. What is the best wide receiver? What is the best wide receiver? See, this is the argument that I have with this. This is the argument. See, and this is the same thing when y'all were calling Sam Darnold trash. All these years, y'all were calling Sam Darnold, he's trash. Sam Darnold, he's trash. He goes to the Jets, to one of the worst organizations ever, and they're ready to throw this man in the trash can. He goes and gets a real team around him with a real defense, like Josh Allen has with Buffalo, with Stephon Diggs and top 5 defenses. When he finally does that, then he wins a championship. Again, where you go, who you're surrounded with. Michael Vick, he didn't throw for that bit. His number 1 receiver was Joe Jaravicious or some crap like that. So the worst receiving core ever. Does Josh Allen have 1,000-yard rushing season? Since we're talking about rushing quarterbacks, there's only been 3 men that ever do that. There's only been 3 men that ever do that.
Does Michael Vick have one 3,500-yard passing season, let alone 4,000?
Okay.
Stop it.
Again, who's his wide receivers? Who's his wide receivers?
Cut the shit. Who was fucking Lamar's wide receiver?
I'm saying that too.
He got a 4,000-yard season. Stop it.
Because he had a good receiver. He had a good receiver.
Look. Hold on, Marcus. Hold on, y'all.
Shit.
Okay.
You making excuses.
Listen,
and then you said as far as Jim Kelly. And then you said as far as Jim Kelly played in a whole nother era. We're not even going to talk about those guys like that. Jim Kelly played in an entirely different era. Jim Kelly didn't play in a different era.
You gonna say Jim Kelly didn't?
We're gonna table this one. Hold on, we're gonna table this one for another time. This could go for hours. I see. Well, listen. By the way, folks, y'all watching World Class Wednesdays. You know what it is, man. We got Devon Stanfield, the professional, in here and coming in here. Man, he lighting the fire today. I thought, listen, I'm just the torch today. I'm the torch. Devon over here, fire starting for real. Marcus the alphabets on the ones and twos as well. Man, the conversation was, where do we play Sam Darnold right now? And I feel like I hear sandwiches with rocks being ate right now. We can't get.
Hey, Dre, if Michael Vick get in the Hall of Fame, it'll be a DEI induction.
Oh, here we go. All right. Clip
in
that,
my Kid Rock voice.
Clip that, by the way. Now, with that being said, I'm telling you, see, this is why I word these. First of all, I had Sam Darnold in number 8 or 9, and that's just me. There's a couple reasons why I have him at 8 or 9, but we're gonna table this for another time because this conversation is smoking good.
You have him at 8 or 9?
Yeah, hell yeah, I got him at 8 or 9, sir. I got him at 8 or 9. And by the way, Stafford is number 5, sir. I don't know how the hell you would have sit here. If we talk about second-tier quarterbacks, Matthew Stafford better be leading the charge on this conversation, seeing that he's the MVP of the league this year, by the way, and it's been great in 2 different organizations. And one of the toughest quarterbacks when he was in Detroit, by the way. We talking about toughness and who he had. Megatron was his only offense in Detroit. Let's be clear. And you bet not bring up Reggie Bush. If you bring up Reggie Bush,
no, I'm not. I'm bringing up Reggie Bush
in that bush and burn it. Okay,
I'm not bringing him up,
even though it could be taken up. Now, let's get to number 2. See, I was going to talk about Kenneth Walker III. We're going to skip that debate because I got
don't be disrespectful to running back.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Where do you go?
We got bigger fish to fry.
Okay,
we got bigger fish to fry. And Devon Stanfield, you might like this one. This gonna hit straight from Buffalo, New York, sir. There has been conversations that the Buffalo Bills should trade Deion Dawkins right now.
Don't you gonna have Marcus Harris have a nervous breakdown because I just talked
to
Devon. Where'd you go?
Why did he do that? Yes. We ranking Darnold. Darnold is in the top 10. Thank you, Willem Bombard. As long as you know that me and you agree on some stuff. As long as you don't got me in the they conversation that you was talking about. When you bring up accolades, you become a pom-pom shaker. No, you open your eyes. As long as you don't got me in that conversation, I'm good. They be overlooking stuff. Like, don't know.
No one's overlooking. No one's overlooking. I'll say it again. I will say this again. I say it all the time. Josh Allen is a top 3 quarterback.
Okay,
he's a top 3 quarterback.
Said, hold on. We got.
I don't know how much simpler I can make it.
Let's get to the debate, though. Let's get to the debate. There's conversations right now that the Buffalo Bills should trade Deion Dawkins. I'm going to start this thing off, and I'm going to say one sentence, and it should be very clear. My answer is hell no, especially when you got McGovern and Edwards about to leave. You are not about to replace your whole left side of your offensive line in a year 1 with a new stadium, new coach, new offensive. I guess Brady will be calling the offensive calls. Yeah, right. Pete Carmichael will be doing that. And a new defensive coordinator, a new fresh start. And we talking about replacing the left side of your whole entire offensive line? Absolutely not. No. Dion Dawkins is a top 5 left tackle in the league. Hell no. Hell no. Your thoughts? I'll let you go ahead and decipher that. You and Devon. But go ahead.
Who's the right tackle? Isn't he free too?
Spencer Brown is the right tackle.
Spencer Brown?
Isn't his contract up too?
They signed him 2 years ago.
No, they signed him, but I'm gonna be honest. If we talking about somebody who should go, it might be Spencer Brown. But go ahead, continue.
I mean, it's tough. You want to have that continuity. I thought that this is one of Dion Dawkins. I didn't think this was a very good year for him by his standards. I mean, this is a guy who ain't he the one who came up with the Guardian Award?
Yeah,
he's the one who came up with it.
It wasn't the greatest
I
year.
wouldn't get rid of him. First off, you're talking about the most important position on the offensive line, in my opinion. He's been probably the best player over there on the offensive line. I would try to maybe restructure and try to keep him up in there. I'm not getting rid of him. I think there's other things that you have to work on. I would not get rid of Dion Dawkins.
No way.
Ain't no way. I would get rid of the right. I'd get rid of the right tackle before I would him.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be too.
Whoa! What? Willem Bombard.
Oh, here. He does so good.
For Justin Jefferson right now.
I'm sure you would. Do you think the Minnesota Vikings would do that? See, he does so good, and then he says some stuff like that. A 33-year-old left tackle versus a 25-year-old top 3 wide receiver.
Dawkins has been slipping for 2 years. Age is catching up.
I'm sure you would do that. The Minnesota Vikings wouldn't do that. You're not going to get. You're going to get a 33-year-old left tackle for a 25-year-old top 3 wide receiver. See, he was doing so good. He was doing so good, and it's out of the blue. Do you know what it would cost? At the very minimum, you're looking for Justin Jefferson. You're looking at
35.
The AJ Brown trade. The AJ Brown from Tennessee to Philly. At the very least, you would be better off trying to get a guy like we just said. We had the free agents up there. A guy like Mike Evans, a guy like Alex Pierce, because you need those. Then you got to give up draft capital. Plus, he's the second highest paid wide receiver in the league. He's the second high. Y'all know he's the second highest paid. You got Chase at 40, and you got Jettas at 35. So not only do you have to pay his contract, you also have to accommodate them with draft capital. And y'all are picking what, 28? We'll give you our first round pick. We'll give you our first round. You're picking at 28. I got to at least be able to go get another receiver. And the top 3 receivers in this draft will probably be gone by top 15, by pick 15.
Well, the Bombard said, "I do so good." Who is this guy?
Yeah,
Dawkins was ranked top 7 last year.
You do so good, and then you just say
5. Dawkins is only 31. Okay. So here's what I will say. Oh, go ahead, Devon. I need to hear your thoughts on this real quick before I get into the next half of this debate, and we only got like 10 minutes.
I look at Dion Dawkins like I look at Trent Williams. You don't trade the guy that your franchise trusts. You walking into a territory that
an attitude
you walking into a territory that could have ramifications that go beyond just the talent.
Excuse me,
I'm not
Devon. You being real nice. I should have said this in the beginning of my diatribe. You real slick. But you didn't. I was waiting for you to say it. Dion Dawkins is Buffalo. Go ahead and say it.
Well, I mean, I think
He is.
I think he's more than just Buffalo. I mean,
Well, he's the epitome of Buffalo.
Deion Dawkins is a mafia guy.
Yeah, period.
He like Deion Dawkins, and we said this a couple of years ago, which is why I didn't think we should have ever traded Gabe Davis. But you got to be built for Buffalo, and certain guys they built for Buffalo.
Yeah,
like we might. Even in my private chat, we was like, yo, we don't like the drops. Like we don't like the drops that Gabe Davis had, but yo, he built for Buffalo. Mac Hollins, I don't know why the hell we let him out of there.
That dude.
He built for Buffalo. I don't know what they were thinking letting him out of there.
What is the trade? Just so people understand this, what is the trade compensation for Justin Jefferson?
Probably
2 first-round picks.
Yes. Hold on, no. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Let me stop you there. The trade conversation for Justin Jefferson in Buffalo is not happening. First and foremost. Devon, there's multiple reasons why that conversation ain't happening.
We just talking about hypotheticals. Hypotheticals, even if he was just on the open market.
No, I know what you mean. No. And I was being funny when I said for every team except for Buffalo. There's no conversation for Buffalo.
Yeah,
let's be clear.
I'm gonna make my statement about this Justin Jefferson thing, this Jettis thing, and then y'all can have it because I've already commented on it, and both of y'all were in the chat when I said it. Buffalo fans, did y'all not learn from the Stephon Diggs ordeal?
Well,
the draft that Jettis came in, Stephon Diggs was about to be a free agent the next year, and we were impatient and we traded for him.
Thank you.
He was already coming to Buffalo because he had things there. I don't want to speak about people's personal life, but he had things in Buffalo. We had already seen him in Buffalo 3 different times.
Before
he was already coming to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Why would you trade for a guy that's going to become a free agent and give away those picks when you can have that guy and potentially the guy that we're talking about right now? Don't be like New York City. Be patient. Be patient. If we've been losing long enough, we can lose another year if it's going to put us in position to finally actually win. I'm tired of getting to the mountain and then can't get over that bitch.
Well, here's and you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. We saw Stephon Diggs multiple times before that. And he's right. Secondly, number 2, your GM, who has been spotted now for wide receiver talk, by the way. Just remember this, is the same guy who ignorantly said, oh, what are we talking about wide receivers? And we scored.
We got the number 1 offense.
And picked 3 Walmart receivers who didn't work and got rid of them, right? He's also the same GM who allowed Justin Jefferson to go to Minnesota because technically Justin Jefferson was the pick Buffalo gave away. So do you think right now, in hindsight, with the environment being the way it is, that Brandon Beane, Mr. Cocky himself, Mr. Arrogant himself, is going to go get Justin Jefferson, the guy he missed to begin with? That makes him look bad. In PR,
he's been boneheaded enough to do it.
Yes, well, I mean, but that makes him look horrible. that he did that, because technically you could have had Justin Jefferson on his rookie deal instead of Stephon Diggs. Yes. So this is what I'm talking about. No, it's not happening. Y'all can stop all this wishing upon the star.
Please, it's like
helmet. It's not happening.
Let's be clear. It can happen with all the moves that the Bills can make. They can open up roughly about if they strategically move things the way that they should move things. Marcus, I sent you the reference. They could open up about $68 million in cap before July 1st.
They could.
But why would you do that?
Exactly.
You have so many other holes to fill.
There's the other part.
And patience. history will tell you, even if you get Jettas, you still ain't Jordan Poyer's still done. Got Matt Milano still out of there. Connor McGovern's still gone. Edwards still gone.
Deion Dawkins is a 25
Taron Johnson is terribly fast, plummeting terribly fast. Like what are we talking about? Like, we got so many moves to make, and everybody that we need to fill those places is not in the draft. The draft is not deep at a lot of positions, but I'll tell you where it is deep: wide receiver.
Guess what, sir? You ready for this? I just see, this is why I love sports shows. I love being able to put things
We got
together.
to do this. This is
You know I got to do it. You know I got to do it, Marcus. You know I got to do it because the world needs to see it. I got to do it. I got to. It has to happen. It has to happen. Has to. Ifs, ands, or buts. Go ahead and look at that list.
God.
Go ahead and look at the list. Of course, I had to bring the list up. I would be wrong if I didn't bring the list up. Now, expiring contracts. You see that long ass list? Now you go ahead and tell me if you gonna get Jettas with that long ass list. I don't think so.
And when you get that 68 million, because you're letting players go, that 68 million, when you got to fill all those holes plus the draft capital that it would take to get him. We just said two ones.
Two.
That's why Goofy should have pulled the plug on Jalen Waddle when he had the chance. He should have pulled the plug on Waddle when he had the chance.
That's why I'm like, guys, you have to be realistic. I'm not saying you would gut your team if you did that. You would literally gut your team if you went and got Justin Jefferson.
Yes,
because first you got to give up draft capital. They're not going to just give him to you. This is a top 3 wide receiver. Where do we have Justin Jefferson ranked at as far as receivers? 3, top 5. You know, right now, if George Pickens hit the free agent market, what you going to give up for George Pickens? George Pickens and Jettas, they're around the same age, 20, 24, 25, 26.
If I got a team, I'm not giving up shit for George Pickens.
I'm just saying
not to come to Buffalo. That dude looked terrible when he's upset and depressed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to say that. Hold on a second. By the way, I gotta answer this. Willem Bumbar said, secondly, there's no guarantee we would have got Jefferson during the draft. Sir,
it was that pick. What are you talking about?
No. Hold on, but watch this. Willem Bumbar, I want you to go look back and tell me what Justin Jefferson's expected draft pick he was going to be, and tell me if it was number 20. I'll wait. Do y'all really realize that Justin Jefferson
he was slated to go 26.
Thank you. I was just about. Thank you.
He was projected. He was the projected
Justin
26
Jefferson
pick.
Was a late.
Bro, they looked at Justin
first round pick.
They looked at Justin Jefferson like they looked at
second round.
They looked at Justin Jefferson like they looked at Devin Booker in the NBA draft. They thought that the talent around him made him better, when in fact he was the dude.
But guess what though? Again, they didn't look at him like that because Jamar Chase was on the same team.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
They thought between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, Jettas was just another receiver that was benefiting from the other side.
He was looked at.
And don't forget the Randy Moss's son, Thaddeus Moss. Thaddeus Moss. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming out the backfield.
Yes,
so
that's how he was looked at.
Just out of curiosity, who was running the offense on that team?
Joe Brady.
Yeah, Joe Brady was.
Joe Brady was their offensive.
That's why people think that Justin Jefferson gonna come there because Joe Brady is the head coach, and he had all these nice comments. Nice comments don't equate to I'm coming to a team, sir. It's not coming there.
Yeah, I will tell you this. If Minnesota don't get a quarterback in there, Jed is gonna be out of there, and
I'm gonna call my shot right now. I'm gonna call my shot right now because you saw that they just cut Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota.
Oh yeah, that's a foregone conclusion.
Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota. We gotta stop with the.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Can we get on this? He said we going off of mock drafts. What? Oh.
Do you know that Justin Jefferson was like the fifth wide receiver out of that draft class?
I'm not even.
This is what I'm talking. This I'm talking about. Like argue. Do you know who the first wide receiver was out of that draft? That's the 2020 draft class. I know because we sat there and did a show about it, Dre. You did a draft show with this.
I know.
The first wide receiver out of that draft was Henry Ruggs. Do you know what was number the second wide receiver? Jerry Jeudy. You know the third wide receiver was CeeDee Lamb. Brandon Ayuk went before Justin Jefferson. I got another name for you. They still kicking themselves for him to this day. Because we did this. We did shows on this. Jalen Reagor went before.
Yes, I'm sure he did, bro.
Jalen Reagor.
I don't know where you
Dennis Holmes is kicking himself. I was on a show with Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor went before Justin Jefferson. Jalen Reagor went before.
Yes, and because of how that draft was going, he was projected to drop. Jefferson, they almost was him in there second round. The way the draft was
Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk and Jalen Reagor.
Listen, I get it. You want him to come to Buffalo, but he's not coming down.
Here's everything you need to know. Everything you need to know about the whole Justin Jefferson thing. Justin Jefferson had fallen so far in his draft projections from where he thought he deserved to be that he considered transferring to Alabama his senior year to show people instead of going to the draft. And then at the last minute, he decided to go to the draft.
You're judged by the rest of the guys around you. Look, Devontae Smith was the Heisman Trophy winner in 21? Jamar Chase sat out for COVID. And he still went before Devontae Smith. That's what they thought of Jamar Chase versus the Heisman Trophy winner. So it's about how they view you.
He wasn't projected 22nd. He went 22nd overall.
He was projected 26th. I think it was like 26 to 31.
Yeah, like he went 22nd. So how did you think No, he was not projected 22nd. So I know for a fact that he wasn't. Listen, I have context.
Coming into his junior year, he was supposed to be projected a top 10 pick, and then he fell. His projections fell, and he couldn't figure out why.
Anyway, okay. With that being said, though, because we in overtime at the moment. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. The second part of that debate was, since we're talking about trading. The Buffalo Bills, new stadium this year. Right now, Josh Allen has not won a Super Bowl yet, has not won the AFC Championship game. You know, folks tried to crucify me when I said the Stephon Diggs thing months in advance. Marcus, you remember this.
You caught a lot of flack for it, too.
I did. And then I got a whole hell of a lot of apologies in my inbox afterwards, too, DMs. Oh, how did you? And I told again. So you talk about calling a shot. It might be time to call another shot, a different one. And it don't got nothing to do with Deion Dawkins.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Marcus, is Henry Ruggs getting out of jail this year?
You real cute with the Henry Ruggs getting out of jail this year, and I'm about to call my shot.
He's eligible for parole. I don't know
He
if
is.
he's
Right,
eligible for parole. He is
Now-
eligible in August, I believe.
Speaking of getting out of somewhere, what would it take? What would have to happen for Joshua Allen to dip from Buffalo?
Trade Deion Dawkins.
Yo, Marcus, put it on your calendar. The Buffalo Bills may think about trading Deion Dawkins. I'm so serious. Watch this. I think, oh my God, I think that this organization is so buffoonish. I told you, I had my side eye about the Bills last year and the year prior. This year, I'm full on heel with the Bills after this bullshit I've watched. Marcus, the Buffalo Bills will be stupid enough to trade Deion Dawkins. And then guess what? And if they don't make the playoffs or they go 8-9, and after all the collages of Josh Allen's faces after playoff losses, just know, and I'm going to say this again, wow, Devon here, so he can hear me very clearly when I say it. The longer Joshua Allen stays in a Buffalo Bills jersey is the less value you're going to get for him in the long run. His value depreciates with every year that he continues to be a Buffalo Bill without winning shit, sir.
How old was Matthew Stafford before he got
traded? And I know somebody was gonna say, I knew
I'm
that
just
was
saying.
coming. Hold on, watch this though. Hold on. Watch this. When did Detroit send Matthew Stafford to LA?
At like 31, 32.
How old is Josh?
30.
Oh, okay. Josh is 30 in May. Okay. Oh, damn. No pun intended on the Drake May, but Josh is 30 in May. After this season, Josh will be 31 next May. Okay?
Yeah, but their circumstances are a little bit different. Matthew Stafford didn't have a playoff win.
Circumstances a little different, huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, watch this. Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
What's 0 times 2? Don't get me started, Marcus. You know where I'm going with this. What's 0 times 2, sir?
Don't be silly.
2 quarterbacks? Yeah.
Actually,
stop. Thank you. By the way, Matthew actually went and won a Super Bowl.
Actually, they sent Matthew Stafford to the Rams when he was 33.
Woo!
Okay, 33.
I thought 31, 32. Okay, I was a year off.
Okay, well, guess what? The league ain't the same than it was when they sent Matthew Stafford at 33. I tell you what, go ahead and let the Bills have a losing season this year. And then I guarantee you those talks will sizzle even more to the next year. Because just remember what you just did. Remember what you just did. The entire organization. Remember what you just did.
Hey, hang on. I
tell you what. You know what? I tell you what. Joshua Allen is from where?
Cali. You got an avocado phone.
Ain't Matthew Stafford about to retire, or he thinking on it? Sir, the move could be very
I want to respond to this because I really want to know what they're thinking. Okay, because I'm reading these comments, and that's cool. When did Elway get his rings? He got his rings like his last 2 years.
I get it. Elway stayed.
You said it's time to move forward. You get value while you can for these players. Knox, Dawkins, it's time. Okay, let's just say hypothetical. You get rid of Dawkins. Can we all agree that left tackle is the most important position on your on your offensive line. They made a movie about that, right? Y'all remember that movie?
Yes, we do.
What's the name of the movie?
Blindside is one of my favorite
it
movies.
had like an introduction. They explained like how important finding left tackles don't grow on trees. They just don't. If you're going to get rid of Dion, what's the plan? Okay, you freed up money. Because he's a $25 million hit this year. Okay, he's a $25 million hit. You get rid of Dion Dawkins and you free up money. Who are you going to go get to play left tackle? Knox? Okay, fine. You get rid of Knox. You still got Dalton Kincaid. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Who plays left tackle for you? Because you do know what position of the offensive line makes the most money. You do know which position of the offensive line makes the most money. Left tackle. So if you get rid of Dion Dawkins, you gotta go. You want to spend a high draft pick for an offensive lineman? How'd that work out for the New England Patriots? How'd that work out for the New England Patriots? Do y'all know what pick Will Campbell was this year?
Do y'all know that? Did y'all know that John Elway got his first Super Bowl at age 37?
We know.
Yeah, those last 2 years. Who plays left tackle? Answer for who plays left tackle?
Nasai.
For who?
For the Bills. Who plays left? They're saying get rid of. You're saying I'm saying read up here. Get rid of Dawkins. Who plays left tackle for you? Yeah, you freed up money. Who's playing left tackle for you?
Jesus Christ.
You want a rookie to go out there against the? You want a rookie left tackle?
Hold on, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Paul.
Get rid of Dawkins. Just get rid of him. Okay, so who's playing?
Peter.
Who's playing left tackle?
I think if you trade Dion Dawkins, the only person that can protect Josh's backside at that point is Hillary Clinton.
Who?
Hillary Clinton.
Yo,
you get picked. Okay. You said you get picks and draft, pal. Okay. So let's say you get a top 5 pick. Do you know what pick? Can somebody in the comment section tell me what? Hang on. What number pick was Will Campbell from this past draft? Because he said you get picks and draft, pal. Okay, so let's say you get a top 10 pick and you draft Will Campbell. And
hold on. Wait a minute. You get picks and drafts, pal. This guy can't draft.
That's what I'm talking about.
You talking about the guy who's drafted only 2 Pro Bowlers and 58.
So you draft Will Campbell. So you
talk about? Hold on, no, Marcus, no. They need to hear this. We're talking about the guy that replaced the guy in 2017 who literally drafted 5 Pro Bowlers all in one draft. Yet we fired him and went and got him, and he's only got 2 in 58 draftees. His whole tender. Really? We trust in that guy? You trust in him?
Offensive lineman is one of the hardest things to
Wait a minute. No, Marcus. Just stop letting them slide. Devon, you gonna sit here and act like Devon. If you don't get out that goddamn chewing your gum being cool and shit, this motherfucker about as cool as New Edition right now, sitting over there looking like Ronnie Mike.
Let me ask you something.
Devon. No. We gonna sit here and let them get away with that, Devon? You gonna let them sit there? The profession? Hey, no, hell no. I got the professional and damn alphabet over here, and y'all sitting up here about as calm as the Backstreet Boys. What the hell going on here? Did we forget that Buffalo got rid of Wyatt Teller and he went to Cleveland and became an All-Pro? Became an All-Pro? Pro Bowler? Did we forget that they went and drafted what's his name? What the hell is his damn name? He's so garbage. Garbage we forgot. What's his damn name? Don't you sit here and act like you don't remember.
Who's that?
Who Buffalo drafted? Offensive lineman. Garbage. They kicked him off the team. I don't know if he pushing
Richie-
carts at Walmart right now.
Who you talking about?
what the
Richie
hell is his name?
Incognito? You talking about Richie Incognito?
Nah, we ain't talking about no damn Richie Incognito. Who the damn offensive lineman?
Marcus, we didn't draft Richie Incognito.
No,
He was with the Raiders, right?
I can't remember. He was with
No, he was
Miami.
with the Dolphins. He was with the
He was
Dolphins.
with Miami because
Yeah.
he was hazing I gotta be careful what I'm saying online.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we drafted Richie Incognito from White Sheet University.
Stop it.
What?
White Sheet University. Stop this. You better stop that. White Sheet. Yo, Tavon, stop, bruh. Cody Ford, damn it.
Swastika University?
Yeah, stop. Y'all, we gonna act like Cody Ford. And he was a second rounder, actually.
Yo, Cody Ford got the name of a winner.
Oh, sure.
All guys named Cody and Ford.
What happened?
win.
What happened with Cody Ford?
Cody Ford
He
is
ended up
pushing.
being,
That
he ended
motherfucker
up-
cart somewhere.
he ended up having a decent career.
No, he didn't. Stop lying. Marcus, cut the bullshit. Spencer Brown. Hold on. It was Cody Ford, Spencer Brown, Tommy Doyle, Luke Tinton, whatever the hell his name is, in 2022. Tenuta. Then it was Tyron Gabriel. And then Travis Clayton. Those have been the Bills' offensive linemen since 2019.
Osiris Torrance.
Sir, if you don't
Osiris Torrance was a second round pick. He's pretty good.
Again, here's the several since 2018. I literally looked it up. I know Osiris Torrance was
Because I wanted Osiris Torrance. He was all SEC.
Osiris is-
But we're talking about. we're
Osiris
talking,
might be the only one that anybody give a damn about. You trust Brandon? Go ahead. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
They said
Since you
they
wanna play
said
that game.
they
One
said
for yes, 2 for
when
no.
they
You
said
trust
when
Brandon
they
Beane?
said when I think when what's his name dropped out of the Pro Bowl, Brandon Beane made a personal call to try to get Dalton Kincaid into the Pro Bowl, so he would have three people that he drafted to get into the Pro Bowl.
hey, Shador got to go.
Yo.
Shador got to go.
Shit,
Really,
Shador
man?
got to go.
Justin Jefferson, Justin Fields got an invitation. Justin Fields got an invitation.
No.
Justin Fields got an invitation.
Marcus, you know what would have been hellaciously funny? You know what would have been so funny? If Shador got invited to the Pro Bowl and Kevin Stefanski was the Pro Bowl coach.
Stop.
You can't even play in the 7-on-7.
Dude, he can't even play flag football. He can't even play flag football.
You can't even play in the 7-on-7 where we know you're gonna thrive.
I cannot. Listen, y'all, it's been a great show. This guy, I tell you, we ain't even get to all of them. But you know what? We got some for next week. We got some more for next week, y'all. Listen, we in overtime. 18 minutes overtime, too. Trolling. Y'all scrolling, and this guy trolling.
Oh, my God. We trust Bean as much as
Just
we
say
trust
it.
Leslie.
Just saying.
This dude.
Just saying. Just saying. They should have had Stefanski be the coach of the Pro Bowl, and they should have had Bill Polian be the GM of the Pro Bowl.
Let me just close out by saying this. It's cool to want good players. It's cool to free up money. But we're not playing. We got to remember we're not playing Madden here. Okay. some of these trades that I hear, these trade scenarios, what you want to do, yes, you want to go get good players, but you have to understand to get something good, you got to give up something good. That means draft
That's what she
capital.
said.
I'm just saying, one Justin Jefferson, that's great, but I would be looking for something where I get to keep my draft picks. I'm looking at Marcus Herring. He said it a bunch, and I agree with him. A guy like Alex Pierce, would you want to bring in a Mike Evans, who's maybe, at the back end of his career, who wants to, go play for a contender? Guys like that. But saying, I want to go get Justin Jefferson, the second highest paid wide receiver, and you think you're just going to get him for Dion Dawkins, we have to stop with that, folks. We have to stop. Okay.
Wait a minute. You know what though? Hold on. I'm gonna respond.
We can't say stuff like that on live shows. Let's not do that.
I gotta close out the show with this. Will, listen, sir. Will Richter, off the Richter scale. You up here laughing and joking, trying to segue and tag team with Devon's damn salmon shirt coat, sir. You know why that salmon shirt looks so good? You know why? Because I heard over there in damn Portland, Seattle, I heard in Oregon they give up straight salmon every damn college. Yeah, I heard y'all give up straight salmon. Every damn time y'all get in the college championship, it's straight salmon. Every damn time. You can catch everything over there in Oregon. Against Oregon or in Oregon. You can catch everything. Just ask Ohio State about that. They caught everything over there in Oregon. Salmon, walleye, perch, yeah, pike, all the different flavored fishes over there, sir. So you keep talking junk. Devon, you stop that damn shit right damn now, too. You can stop that damn shit, that damn salmon shit, okay? That's been an 8-year running joke. You let that shit die, okay? You bury that damn shit now, along with the Bills' hopes of making the damn Super Bowl. Now, bury it.
I didn't say a word.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say anything.
In the comment section, you always start about this damn salmon shirt.
I didn't say anything about salmon.
You did.
I said wild caught fish. I didn't say anything about salmon.
They know damn well you ain't talking.
It could have been a trout.
No, Marcus. Don't even do that.
It could have been a marlin. It could have been a swordfish.
No, they know you ain't talking about no damn Long John Silvers. They know you ain't talking about Long John Silvers or none of those things. Sir.
Even right now, you're wearing all white. I could have said polar bear, but I didn't. I didn't.
That's a short. That's a short.
You know what?
I
look better in all white than your Bills did this year. Now, yeah, go ahead, keep it up. Damn you.
Why don't you put that navy blue hoodie back on that you
No, sir, you want me to listen. You would love for me to look like a goddamn Dallas Cowboys fan. You love that. But you know what, Devon? I bet you the Polar Bears will win a Super Bowl before your Bills did if they was introduced as an NFL team too. I bet you they would. I put money on it.
Why are there no darts on your dartboard? Are you always missing?
Don't worry about my dartboard, damn it! My darts is over there. They're over there. Don't worry about this damn dartboard.
D, real quick before we go though, because I do want to end this kind of on the series. What is an acceptable replacement besides trading Justin Jefferson for Dion Dawkins? What is a realistic?
I cannot. Marcus,
what is a realistic trade offer? What is a realistic trade? What is a realistic
trolling right now?
What is a realistic? No, seriously. What is a realistic? Where if they made this trade, somebody with their reason, don't be let's go get Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson. What is a realistic trade target wide receiver? Because we know that Buffalo needs a number one, right? That if they made a move like this, that you could see within reason that if they make you be like, that's a good move. That's a good move. I can live with
Marvin
that.
Harrison
Who?
Jr.
Well, I think that Dre, he was asking me. He didn't say nothing
Well,
about.
I said it any damn way. I don't care.
Right.
That's what happens
Jesus
when you make
Christ.
salmon jokes.
Yeah.
See, I jump out the water like salmon
Could've-
too.
I could have said a hammerhead. Anyway,
You know what? You mother.
I think that they missed out on the trade that they should have did to begin with, because of whatever the reason. I think they should have got. I think he should have pulled the trigger on expending this year's number one pick on Jalen Waddle. I think you get Jalen Waddle and you still bring in Brandon Cooks, and we're probably not having this conversation.
Would you have been cool with? I saw another trade scenario that was out there. I saw this that they tried at the last minute. Jacoby Myers. It went to Jacksonville.
I would have gladly taken Jacoby Myers because he's built for Buffalo. Like there are guys that are just built for the way we play.
Rashid Shaheed is not built for Buffalo though.
Yeah, Rashid Shaheed. I had reservations about.
He's a speed guy. You got that.
He's a speed guy. He's a speed guy, and he has a complex injury history. It's not consistent, but he has a complex injury history. It's just like little nicky knack stuff that when you get to the cold weather, it can become a problem. Like, but Jalen Waddle.
You think Jalen would have did well up there too?
Yeah, because here's why I think Jalen Waddle would have done well.
Okay.
Because we already have a version of him that doesn't have the speed that he has. We have Khalil Shakir.
Okay.
Khalil Shakir is small, shifty, with hands. He don't drop nothing. So if you give us another guy like that has, look at what Brandon Cooks did. Brandon Cooks was there 4 weeks and immediately had an impact. So you bring in a better version of him that has better hands. And then you still bring in Brandon Cooks because he's still going to be available. You really have something that you can build on. Even if, like, I'm not of the mindset.
You said Brian Thomas Jr.
No, you had the opportunity to trade up and get him, and you didn't. You don't. Never mind. I do.
It's funny how Buffalo keep on missing on LSU receivers.
I do want to say
stay missing on LSU receivers though.
I do want to say this. I do want to get this out. There's 2 people that I feel like we could get. One person I feel like we probably should make a play for. If it's within reason. The other person, I think we could get him, but I don't necessarily want him in the locker room. I think we could get AJ Brown.
Oh Lord, no.
I think we could get AJ Brown. I think he's available for the right price. And I don't think that the asking price is gonna be hefty right now.
The way he was talking, they
Hold on.
They might resign him.
Let me just say, I think we could get him. I don't think we should. I think that AJ Brown and George Pickens have a lot in common. I think that they're elite talents that you don't necessarily want unhappy in your locker room. The person I think we could get that we probably should make a play for, which Richter and Dre already said it in the comment section. I think you should make a play for Marvin Harrison, but I think you make that play at the right time. I think you make that play when they officially are blowing it up.
So no Mike Evans, no Alex Pierce.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I told this to Marcus last night. We just had this conversation last night. Mike Evans, if he leaves Tampa Bay, which I don't think he's leaving Tampa Bay, I think he's gonna retire there. But if he should decide to leave Tampa Bay, he is going to Houston.
I got another name for you. Y'all cool with the Alex Pierce? Marcus Herring, he just keeps saying it to every time I talk to him. He says Alex Pierce. What do y'all think about that? Big, tall, fast guy.
Yeah, I think
he's a shave, but ain't he another Shavers though? Any Shavers?
I think
that kind of a Shavers kind of guy.
I like Alex Pierce, but anytime you combine the words white and speed, it just doesn't resonate with me.
Be careful. Ed McCaffrey, Cooper DeJean, you better be nice.
Like your fast is my regular. Like the guys that I feel like were elite speed guys, like the Don Beebes of the world, the
Ed McCaffrey,
the Ed McCaffreys. But I don't think that those guys were. No disrespect to Ed, because Ed was dope. But I don't think that those guys are nearly as effective as the Cooper Kupps of the world.
He's not.
So you wouldn't have been. So you wouldn't have been okay if the Bills, who they should have got, Matt McConkey.
Matt McConkey's not a one though. He's like a. Matt
Okay,
McConkey's
Keon Coleman ain't either though. But you missed on Ladd to get Keon.
They missed on Hunter Renfrow too. What's the point?
Hunter, yeah, they missed on Hunter Renfrow too. The point, you know what the point is. Stop this. I can't believe you just asked what the point is after what you just seen this year.
Do you think the Jags would trade Brian Thomas Jr. to the Bills? Because I don't.
I don't think that they would. I don't think that they would trade him to the Bills, and I don't think that the Bills should trade for him. He would have to be. He would have to be a free agency grab, mostly because
he was like a top 10 pick. He was a top 10 pick.
He's a top 10 pick, and he's in a decline, yo. He's in a decline. The Bills don't have no number one. He's in a decline so much they went and got Jacoby Myers.
Yeah. And that kid, what is it? Parker Washington stepped up too.
They were talking about offloading Brian Thomas Jr. at the trade deadline. So if this is already the case, be patient. Be patient.
They might just get rid of his ass, and especially now because Travis.
Wait a minute, hold on. Can we ask Devon to specify on be patient? Because does be patient mean what you said earlier as far as
no? You have to. No, Dre. What you say about
no? Because Devon said you already lost so much in past that losing one more time ain't gonna as long as we get to the right place, right? So Devon Stanfield. Is that a sign of conceit? You're conceding the season somewhat.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying this. I said this on Wax 2 years ago. I said it last year. And I'm gonna say it again. I was of the mindset, like Brandon Beane got on the radio 2 years ago and said, I thank God that we're never in contention for a number one pick. I am of the mindset that because of our complications in the budget, that we should have tanked like everybody else to get what we really needed. But instead, we kept puzzle piece placing. And
so pretty much they should have conceded the season. So Devon is.
I think we should have purposely tanked one season to get what we actually needed, so that we could actually be in contention to win for a while.
Well, the Bombard said yes. He said yes. He don't think they winning more than 8 games this year. Again, this is what I'm talking about.
So where are we? Okay, so I'm hearing some conflict here. So you're saying how many games you got them for?
Who, me?
Yeah,
me.
Oh, you heard what I said.
Both of y'all. What y'all got?
I can't believe you asked me that. I'm the one who literally just asked you, what would it take for Josh Allen to be gone? If the Bills go 8-9, which is what I sense, and I'm just gonna be real with you.
Cool.
First year trying to get cohesion with all three.
So the Pats are the Pats are winning the division again. Because I just said that, and y'all looked at me like I was crazy when I just said that.
You didn't ask me yet.
Okay,
you asked Devon. You asked me, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
He said 8 wins. What you got him? Where you got him at?
My bottom is 8 wins.
8 wins. Okay, where you got him at, D?
Barring any injury against Josh Allen, the Bills go 12-5 and win the division.
That's my ceiling. There you go. No, whoa. You said 12?
12 went to that's man. That's
the Bills go 12.
How many wins did the Bills get this year?
12.
12. Oh, so they repeating with first year Joe Brady. I don't see it. I'm sorry. My ceiling is
not only are they
11-6.
not only are they gonna repeat, they're gonna sweep the division.
Hell no.
Barring any injury to Josh, they are going to sweep the division.
Hell no. I don't see it.
See, I think this is
on that. Hold on, Devon.
Yeah. Would you?
I'll bet.
Wait.
I'll bet
Would
Carbones on it.
You'll bet what?
Carbones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo,
Okay.
everybody that's listening to this podcast,
Yeah.
I want y'all to hear this very clear, because Marcus is now about to owe me his third bottle of alcohol. And Dre, you're about to owe me what? You about to owe me Carbones?
Carbones, yeah. You gonna be owing me that. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I just owe you. I owe you one. I just owe you one bottle because I won week 2, but you won week 1. So I owe you a bottle.
Okay.
I owe you a bottle from the Jags.
That's fine. But are you betting now? Because you'll owe me a third
betting.
Bottle if you bet now.
My money where my mouth is. I bet now. They not sweeping the division.
They're not sweeping the division. I will say.
All right.
I will say
Okay.
that because this I'm gonna call my shot right now. This year is the worst version of the Patriots that you will see for the next 5 years.
I'm just
because they got a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I don't think Drake he had a bad playoffs. I don't think Drake May's a bad player. And I think that they got a couple holes they need to fix. If they go get a guy like AJ Brown. Yeah.
I gotta mention 2 things to you, sir.
Okay.
These 2 things you ain't gonna like.
Okay.
Number 1, a second
Super
year
Bowl
quarterback
losers.
Yeah.
And Super Bowl losers. I get it. I get it.
Ain't
I'm not saying they're going back to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're going back to the Super Bowl.
Number 2.
Yeah.
We have seen the best of the best teams. Would you consider Philadelphia one of the best teams in the last 3 years?
Yeah.
3-4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen Pittsburgh do this twice now. Go.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
First round exits.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Okay. Can we all agree that the Jets and the Dolphins will be worse next year than they were this year?
Yes. Yes.
Both teams.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So the Bills are going to beat both of those teams in every week that they play them easily.
Yes.
Easily.
Easily.
No.
Easily.
Did you expect it? Hang on. Did you expect? Were you got in trouble? Were you got in trouble?
Yes,
were you got in trouble when you said?
Yes. I expected the Miami loss, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
We needed the Deion Walker pressure to beat them the first time. The interception came as a result of Deion Walker pressuring Tua when they were on the 15-yard line about to take the lead. I was at the game. I said, if we're not careful when we go to Miami, we could F around and lose. We're going to F around and find out because consistently when we feel like we are the better team, and this is why I've told me and Dre have had this conversation year after year after year.
Mm-hmm.
The Buffalo Bills team in that locker room consistently feeds into this. We're the favorite to win the division. We're the favorite to go to the Super Bowl. We got the best quarterback. They consistently feed into that shit. And then you need a punch in the mouth to come back to reality once or twice a year. I'm used to the Houston or Baltimore once or twice a year. This year, it was Houston, Baltimore, Atlanta, and Miami.
Yep.
It came as a result of coming into the year. Oh,
hey, Devon, what was the common denominator in those 4 games?
The pass rush.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
The turnovers.
You can't stop the You can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
You can't stop the run.
You can't stop the run.
No. No, that's not the common denominator. Okay, when you say common denominator, it was something that was something that killed us in every game. But every single game that we lost, under those circumstances where the running killed us, we were on the way back to taking that game over, and one person in 2 of those games had a super critical turnover, and that person is also the rushing leader in the NFL.
Oh yeah, James Cook. Correct.
He fumbled in Atlanta. He fumbled in Miami.
Yeah,
bro, come on.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, if you look at every single one of those games that we lost, with the exception of the Miami game, every single one of those games that we lost, Josh was sacked a minimum of 3 times.
Yeah, that's a good catch.
So when you talk about common denominators, the common denominators are we turn the ball over more, which was fumbles most of the time, and we couldn't stop the pass rush. And in the game against, I want to say in the game against both Atlanta and the Patriots, far be it from me to not realize that Deion Dawkins had concussions in both of them games. So after the Atlanta game, he took 2 games off. He's walking around the field lethargic in the goddamn New England loss. Bro, come on, like this.
Yeah,
I'll digress back. What my point was, we came into the season with more hype than we've ever freaking had. Kansas City on the decline, Ravens on the decline. Our schedule, we favored in every fucking game. We come out, we win the first game against. We on Hard Knocks. We come out and win the first fucking game that we should have fucking lost, which would have brought us back down to earth immediately. But instead, we come out of that game feeling like we Superman. Josh talking about, oh, y'all shouldn't have left. Maybe y'all have a little faith next time. Well, the rest of the goddamn season, we sitting there trying to have faith, and it ain't even you messing it up. It's your support system that's messing it up. And then when your support system trying to hold you down in the biggest game in the playoffs, it's you.
Yeah.
And I said all that to say this. Next year, all of these punches in the mouth.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think the Bills.
I said all that to say this. Next year, all of the punches in the mouth from this year will not be an issue because there will be no fucking expectations. Everybody expects us to lose this year, just like they did the Mac Hollins year. And this is a year that we can actually come out and play Buffalo Bills football and play the way we're supposed to play. And the common denominator that we won't have to deal with is the person who's supposed to be the defensive genius that defense can't stop fucking nobody is out of there.
But would you also say that this will be a less talented team though?
It might not be a less talented team. It may be a better team as far as it may be a equivalent team as far as talent. But one thing that we know coming into next year, even if it's not as talented, it will be younger. It will be more equipped to handle injury. It will be probably a more cohesive environment on the offensive side because you won't have an egotistical person trying to dictate every damn thing, and you got one person who one thing they do say about Joe Brady, he let people do their job. You don't got a micromanager at head coach anymore.
Okay.
You don't got a guy. You don't got a guy that's silencing people in the locker room like Eric Washington and Leslie Frazier, and then letting them take the blame in a playoff game, acting like they made the calls when you know you took over play calling the 2 possessions before the fucking shit went into 13 seconds.
Okay, I got you.
I'm done.
I got you. Hold on, no, Devon, I got you. But hold on, I gotta ask just 2 questions on that. What happened 2 years ago when the Bills wasn't expected to do nothing? Watch this. This where
they tore the league apart, and I said it. I said when
they went 13-4, the year that they wasn't expected to do nothing.
And when Emmanuel Acho went on that Fox News when he was on whatever his show was named before they got fired for the joy thing. Whenever when he went on there and said they window is closed, they're gonna be the worst team. They might finish last in the division. I said, okay, keep that same energy.
Yeah, that was dumb. But Marcus, what did your guy right here say, Mr. Polar Bear, say about that season? What that was gonna be? Go ahead and tell everybody what I said.
You said
I said that was gonna be an indictment on who? Exactly. And it was. Yeah. And it ended up being an indictment. Exactly what I said. Hey, Devon. Hey, Devon.
Yo.
I'm playing devil's advocate on both sides. One side, when we didn't have expectations, they went 13-4. But the last time the Buffalo Bills had a first-time head coach, first-time coordinator, and first-time defensive coordinator, do you remember what happened?
What?
The Bills missed the playoffs, sir.
What'd they do? 6-10?
I'm not buying. I don't buy it. Okay, listen, sir. If they get it together, and they make the right moves, praises be, kudos to.
I'm just saying that the AFC.
But hold on, Marcus. Man. But does that get you off the wagon? Because all this circle the wagon shit, you need to get off the wagon. It's time to stop that circle the wagons bullshit and get off the wagon.
Dre, I want Marcus to go ahead and speak. But Dre, you preach to the choir, because I feel like I know we're gonna go 12-5 next year. I would prefer us go 5-12 next year so that we can rebuild the team and stop replacing puzzles. That's what I would prefer. But I feel like I know Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I know that team. We're going to go 12-5 next year.
What they doing in the playoffs, Devon? Huh?
I think we're gonna have another AFC Championship game. I think we're gonna luck into another AFC Championship game, and then we'll see what happens. I don't want to put no monikers on it. I just feel like I feel like
I think the Bills. The Bills either bottom gonna be 8-9, or they going 12, or they can go 11-6. They're gonna make the playoff, and then they're gonna trade Deion Dawkins, and that's gonna be the end of that. Watch what I tell you. These dummies. Why? I'm sorry. I don't listen. Y'all looking at me like I'm telling you. I got. Listen. When you know another way to spell Bills. You know how you can spell Bills, and this is what most people think about Bills too. Ready? FOOL ISH.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is that. Before I get up out of here, I'll just say this.
That's another word. That's another word.
I believe that this year here was the year that you should have did something. Yeah, look, it's so hard to win championships. So many things got to go right. You got to look at you got free agency and the draft, and then injuries and stuff like that. If I would have told you that Kansas City wasn't even going to make the playoffs this year at the end of last year, I would have laughed in my face.
No, I had a conversation with my boy Ahmad about it. He felt the same thing. He felt like the AFC West was. I mean, he felt like the AFC North was. I mean, the NFC. West. I'm sorry, the NFC West. He felt like the NFC West was too strong for Kansas City to get out of it. AFC West. He felt like the AFC West was too strong to get out of there with all of them teams and the schedule that they had to play. Every team got better except for the Vegas.
I'm just saying they had a bunch. They had a bunch.
You had a conversation with Amir.
Ahmad, my boy Ahmad. He's down in Texas. Yeah. He's the guy that's the Seattle Seahawks fan that I told you early on, told me at the beginning of the season that they were going to be the ones competing for a Super Bowl.
Oh wow!
I'm just saying a lot of stuff's got to go right for you to make it. Like, and look, obviously, you know, this stuff we're doing this we're a year out, you know, but injuries, trades, and stuff like that. Like Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know during the course of the season. So it's going to be interesting, man. But I think the AFC is rough. I don't think that the Chargers lose both of their starting tackles next year. I don't think Lamar Jackson misses 5 or 6 games next year. So the task, this was the year to do it. This was the year to like really go on a run. No Lamar, no Burrow, no Mahomes, and you lose to Bo Nix. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Any last thoughts?
Oh,
Me and D, we working on something, man. We're gonna do we got a little surprise for you. We got a little surprise. We got a little surprise for y'all coming up here, man. In the next, we're working on a project, man, and it's gonna be pretty cool, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that.
yeah. Tune in. Stay tuned for tomorrow night.
And then we're gonna have the closeout show on Saturday afternoon, Alphabets football show, the season finale. Tune into that. We're just gonna we'll give out the StreamYard. We'll give out the StreamYard. We come in there. We're just gonna chop it up one last time, and then we're gonna take our break and then get ready. Make your arrangements for the Alphabets football show, Rise Up Family Meet and Greet, April the 23rd to the 25th, in Pittsburgh, for the 2026 NFL draft. I'll be there. Dre will be there. I think D will be there. Mono will be there. Mookie Hawkins will be there. Pat Freeman will be there. So if y'all are out there, chop it up. Maybe we can get a picture or something, go out to eat or something like that. So it's going to be a nice meet and greet. That's all I got. Disagree's not disrespect. Unless you say trade Justin Jefferson for Deion Dawkins straight up.
All right, it's been fun. See y'all later. Appreciate y'all. This has been World Class Wednesdays. Y'all know what it is for Devon Stanfield, the professional. Marcus the Alphabets. Myself, Andre the Torch Robbins, and the Firestarter. See y'all on the next one.
Hey, man.
Shout out to who? See, look at you. Trolling. Shout out to who?
Cam Scatterbo.
Goodbye.